Hello everyone, welcome to the 64th episode of the official Sucrose Stans podcast. Today, Flip is back, which is great news. We are going
Is that
to...
what we're headlining with?
Yes,
Okay.
that's the headline. And also, a Sandrone dropped, and we got the Odettes leak, so huge stellar-focused episode today, I guess. We're just going to... Each of us is going to give our takes. So, yeah, today, as our guests, we have, as per usual, Kinkle. Is Kinkle muted?
Or not?
Okay. Well, Kinkle is here. And then Flip. Hello, Flip.
Hello. Hi. You guys have probably forgotten me. I am a theorycrafter and agenda poster. Hello, it's nice to be back.
Yeah, thank you for joining. Then Butterfer.
Hello everyone. I'm Butterfer. I'm the guy that does a lot of Mawika combos. And I hope that Theorycraft is also like that.
Yeah, thank you for joining. Then GxG Noir. Hello.
Hello.
You do sheets?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
please
do.
do self-introduction, please.
I do theory crafting, and I like to pick up heavy weights and put them back down.
Yeah, thank you for joining and lifting our podcast to new heights. True. Then Havaach.
Hello everyone. I'm a Genshin speedrunner. I stream sometimes. Hi, how is everyone?
Thank you for joining as well. And yeah, we have a lot of people today, but hopefully it won't get too messy. Speaking of messy, it's time to get into...
Wait.
Yeah, where were you? Kinkle, hi.
My fucking mic was... I was trying to send my mic.
Oh,
And then I
okay.
just go, hi. Hello, everyone. I'm Kinkle. I'm a GxG content creator. I do streams. I do a lot of mod things. Hi.
Yeah, also thank you for joining. Then let's get right into it. So, Sandrone first impressions. Who pulled? I personally did. Who has pulled?
I pulled.
I did.
Not me.
It just us three? Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
Wait,
Everyone else hates.
Wait, so I didn't hear that. I was reading chat.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did you pull for Sandrone?
I did, yes. I went for C0R1.
Based.
Peak.
I don't expect her to be like that good in like
What?
5 months.
I mean,
What?
she already
Delusional.
is like
Yeah,
next
like,
patch. She is that
your
girl.
understanding is like right now, Sandrone is like where Arlecchino was in like 5.1.
Oh, we're not saying this.
Yeah, exactly. Like Butterfer's
I mean, like,
basically saying that.
Yeah, but
obvious.
oh my, are we starting off like this?
Yes.
I do want to
because
say...
I think she's cool. But like we all know that there's a 99% chance that Sarita is a hyper carry, and there's a 100% chance that she's better.
I don't even think so.
Yeah, but like...
to be a hyper carry.
I don't know about Hypercurve, but I knew I think she definitely will.
She will be able to on-field probably, yeah.
She's
There's
Mawika,
a
but, like,
non-zero chance.
she will be like Mawika. Can you use her off-field? Of course you can, and she might be best in slot with your Sandrones and like your Valeries and Vesnas and whatnot. But she will, on her own, be able to like be a hyper carry, and she will be the best one out of all of them.
One thing that's kind of curious, though, is that Sandrone is a DPS, whether she's in Stellar Swirl or Stellar Conduct. If you look at Cryo Traveler, he's only a DPS with Stellar Conduct, but he's a support in Stellar Swirl. There is a chance that...
Traveler can't DPS in Stellar Swirl?
I don't think so. He's primarily a support in Stellar Swirl, if I read his kit correctly. There's a chance that Sarit's is only a DPS in one of the roles.
Let me...
Yeah, that's
I
also
could
cool.
see that.
Maybe,
see
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, Stella.
That's an interesting. Look at you. That's an interesting.
That's exactly how Columbina kind of is, actually. She's primarily made to be a DPS in Lunar Bloom, and then everything else she's just a support. But so that's
Yeah,
how
she's
Columbina
also-
DPS is
Although that does lead to the What did Noah say?
I don't know if I would say dog shit. Like,
I wouldn't say dog shit, but it's not worth using, I guess, over the other lunar carries.
Like, it's not as good as the other lunar carries, but you can clear like Fearless with DPS Columbina in multiple ways. So
I think
it's dog shit.
I think the Lauma thing is kind of like it led to the misconception that you can't play like, or like that Lauma Columbina by themselves is better than like just focusing on Binefa and like getting Sucrose Fischl or something, and then playing that Binefa. It's just better if you don't have C2 Lauma, R1 Columbina, right?
From what I've tested with my DPS being on my free-to-play account with C0R1, Loma plus Columbina is kind of dog shit. Like, it's actually not that good. Like, you're better off. But if you DPS her with like Inefa, I get like 20k more DPS that way usually. Like, it's 170k Binefa versus like 150 with Loma.
Yeah, that checks out.
But like, obviously, if you vertical, it's much better to do Loma because Loma C2 is disgusting.
Yeah, that's very true. But yeah, back to the Stellar topic. So Sandrone basically recycles the, like, not really recycle. In my opinion, she feels like Neuvillette if Neuvillette didn't feel dog shit. That's how I see
Sandrone. Not Neuvillette.
like you, I have the feeling that it's like it feels like Neuvillette, but like it has the clunk removed. Like the balls always were so clunky. I don't know.
I never found Neuvillette clunky. I find Sandrone kind of boring in comparison because there's there's nothing you can do to be faster.
There's no real skill expression with Sandrone.
That's fair, yeah.
Like Neuvillette at least had like the DPI thing, and then also you can quick charge attack to collect the balls faster. But Sandrone has none of that.
You can cut her field time from
a bit shorter, yes.
Like from 14.5 seconds roughly if you do nothing to like 13.9 if you do the cancels. But I don't know how worth it that is.
Is that cancels just like when you get to the end of like a charge attack, you just immediately swap or something or burst?
No, like the N0 cancel. So it's like as soon as you press E, you tap a normal attack before the next charge attack. So like you let go of your let go of holding left click for a second.
Slightly faster. I couldn't. I was testing it just to see if it was a thing, and I was like, it feels like it's slightly faster, but I'm not getting any more DPS.
It saves you half a second from the entire field time, so it's barely doing anything.
It's not really anything. Yeah.
1k DPS.
And if you mess it up, you lose damage. So I don't know if it's worth it.
One thing I do like about Sandrone that I've noticed. People praise Neuvillette that you can like always swap into him and like have more flexible field time or whatever. But I have always felt like his window was always burst reliant, and then like I still like you still run out of skills if you like potentially need to do another window instead of reswapping to your supports because the enemy's at like no HP or something. And I think that is much better with Sandrone, or at least it feels good to like extend your rotation in that way. Although Yaimiko doesn't like how long is Yaimiko now?
24.
It's 2 seconds. Wait, how long is her uptime?
Yeah.
Oh, 24 seconds,
Yeah, that's
I thought you meant field time, sorry.
That's really good for that purpose. Like you could squeeze in another charge attack that's a bit less buffed, but like to finish off the enemy, right?
Yeah,
you can.
Yes.
Okay, but more in-depth opinion. Butterfer first.
For Sandrone?
Yeah.
I mean, right now she has like no supports, so she's for my account, which is I guess not the most representative account. Like she is very, very weak compared to the other things. And that's fine because, like, you know, there's Odette. Like, for her to kind of equal investment with some of my other characters, like, I will need C2 Odette.
Yeah.
And I will get exactly that. So I'm not really worried. She's strong. She's very easy to use. She's good AoE for what that's worth, which is kind of nothing nowadays. Except, well, sometimes you got like weird bosses. Like, for example, the lunar dog. I would imagine you'd have to kill 6 of the little pups if you want to use her against it. And her AoE is very good, so she should be able to do that. Yeah, she's just strong. She should be very strong. She has a pretty bright future ahead of her compared to what we have in the game right now. But I think I already said what I wanted to say about the Tsaritsa, and that's fine. Like at the end of the day, one DPS being good does not make another one like worthless.
Useless.
A DPS is the
They're gonna
DPS
play
is the
very
DPS.
differently.
True.
They're gonna play very differently, and you know, if what matters most is getting the one that you actually care about playing to work. And I see no reason why she would be bricked, even if you know the Tsaritsa is better in the same role. And they might not even be in the same role. Who knows?
True. True.
Yeah, if you want Sandrone, it's pretty. You could get her, no problem. She'll do well.
True. Okay, Kinkle.
My testing was pretty much the same as Butterfer. Having a C6 Nicole makes pretty much every character on my account ridiculously broken. Sandrone was getting up to 220k, C0 R0, but I had Moika's weapon on her. So it's like second best slot weapon. And then C0 Yamiko with a C6 Chi-Chi. Which is kind of close to where Z-Bai was, C0 or C1 R0. When I got her before Linnea came out, I think my Z-Bai was getting like 250k ish, and then went over 300k after Linnea. So I'm assuming Sandrone will be very similar, even if I only get like C0 Odette, which will put her around the range of like most characters in my account. So I mean, I think she'll be pretty good. I've seen calcs though that have her at like 200k with almost 200k with like free to play weapons, which is kind of crazy.
Sounds way too high. That's higher than I have her at my standard.
Wait, what do you have
say
her
that
at?
again?
I have her
I
at,
saw like a 190. You go.
at what investment?
It was C0 with R5 craftable. I saw 192k.
The craftable doesn't even work with her.
Oh, you
speaking
you
of
mean after the new
craftable-
stuff?
Maybe it was Battle Pass then. It was an R5 weapon. I'm
The
not sure
BP is pretty bad, I think.
Then I don't know.
The battle
what
pass weapon
it
is
was, though.
terrible.
Ton of crit rate, very low base attack, and the buffs are
Yeah.
not all that impressive. I think, like, what I'm assuming is that by the end of beta, all the craftables would work as intended. Like, whether that's like just doing direct stellar damage counts as triggering a reaction, or like you can have someone else trigger the reaction and it'll just activate. There's no way like they're just gonna brick some of the characters, because like
Would
if
be
you
so
have,
funny.
I just don't think that's gonna happen. So I'm just gonna like right now I'm assuming the craftable works
Works.
like
Okay.
how we imagine it would. But like otherwise you just pull out the title shadow, I guess.
I think it's really funny how if they do fix the craftable weapons, like most Sandrone teams are just going to be craftable Sandrone, craftable Yai, craftable Odette. It's hilarious.
And then Favonius on the last one.
Wouldn't you put Odette on the Traveler Sword though?
Oh yeah.
It's free.
Yeah. I haven't been factoring that in actually. But yeah,
I haven't
probably.
factored that in yet either, because I don't know when we're able to max it, and I don't want to calc it if we can't max it in 7.0.
Yeah, that's cringe.
I don't think you will be able to. I am assuming you'll probably be able to max it around 7.3, like the end of the Season 9 story. Like we were able to get Power Traveler C6 by the end of Notland.
That's also what I'm expecting.
Wait, but doesn't the buffs for the sword, does it do anything without the Traveler?
Oh, it's just
No.
a stat stick, 608 base
Yeah.
attack, 33 crit rate, but that's a better stat stick than every 4-star sword, so that's going to be very good
Mhm.
free-to-play weapon for almost every sword user.
Yeah, I see.
Okay, Flip, your thoughts next.
Alyosha.
On her currently?
Yes.
Okay. I think, well, right now Sandrone she's kind of just fine, comparable to the Well, not okay. At least for me, she isn't really that impressive because I have high vertical on all of the lunar carries, like C2 on every single lunar carry, and my Yaimiko isn't even C1 yet because the selector is next week.
Yeah.
So for me, Sandrone is also kind of underperforming. But once I get the C1, I think she's going to be like around the level of my C1 R1 Veressa. And I still think she's a very, very safe pull for pretty much anyone to make, even if you have other strong things, because she's going to be one of the better checks into all the stellar conduct bosses. And we know she's going to continuously get supported for the next year. And with Odette, like, in the next patch, who's bumping her team DPS up by like 40 to 50k, I just feel like you're very safe pulling for Sandrone right now. I don't think she's going to be a bad pull for any account necessarily, even if she doesn't appear much stronger compared to your other teams.
True. She is Bitcoin, but like not really Bitcoin because like the return isn't like the return is big, but it's literally in 30 days or something. I don't even know. When's is it? No.
It's about like 30, like 31 days. I don't know. Wait, how far into the patch? Like 35 days.
Oh, 35. So 5 weeks peak. Can't believe we are getting the entire last region. That's peak. Oh.
No, the last region is Conria.
Larper. Okay.
Yeah,
LARPing.
Sorry.
Oh my
god.
Sorry. I mean the last region of
the 7.
The 7, yeah.
The 7, yeah.
Last elemental region.
This disgusting LARPer.
No, please. But yeah, next, Noir, your thoughts on Sandrone at the moment, not considering the Odette stuff.
She's good. I mean, she falls within like the top 10 DPS, even with all of the stuff she's missing, and should be super easy to pilot. Although it seems like people are somehow bad at playing her, even though she looks so simple. I don't know what's going on with all the skill issue there, but she's in the top 10. She's got great range, great AoE. Her teams don't really have any energy issues. Most of her supports don't even need their bursts. She doesn't need to burst to get going. So she's in the top 10, super easy to pilot. Not much in the way of practical issues. Not much to complain about.
Yeah, I will say I don't like how you implement her burst into the rotation. Like, it feels so bad to burst and then do a charge attack after. Like, I don't.
Well, you can also do the burst swap.
Oh, but
don't.
Yeah, I should do that.
I gotta do that. I mean, I guess you could, but like, if you have any buff at all, that
active buffs, then yeah.
For the on-fielder, for example, like Yaisu
Diona,
yeah.
I think some other like Diona or something, whatnot.
Yeah.
Like. Just do it in the middle of your field time.
Also, wait, actually... Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, don't worry. You go ahead.
Really? I was going to say, talking about... Well, I forgot who said it. Noir just said about Sandrone and DPS tester. A lot of people are getting horrible results, but what is happening? Like, apparently the DPS... Yeah. Like, I've heard like that it's bugged, apparently. Like, some DPS testers are like... No. Some are actually, but like some are like 50k DPS is off.
That's what I've seen.
I saw the creator of the
DPS
dummy
thing come out and defend it. Yes.
I saw the creator of the dummy made a Reddit post saying it's all not bugged, it's completely fine.
But no, like there is actually let me find the Twitter post. There is actually a bug with it, where some DPS testers are vastly different from others.
Oh, it's some of the other ones that I don't know why people use the other ones when there's.
Do they just like not?
Which one is the best one? Do we know which one is best?
Isn't it just
there is one that is
Cosmos?
The one by Cosmos is the one that's underperforming basically. Let me send it.
Oh.
Is it?
Here we go. Yeah, I sent it in the group chat. Look. And then this person went and then did a like an abyss run against the boss, in which 170k DPS was the most accurate one, as they wouldn't be able to clear the boss with any less than that DPS amount. So like there is actually a bug with some of the like DPS testers right now.
What the fuck?
And with the most popular Cosmos one, like that is undersheeting some Sandrone teams. Like actually.
What
So the third one shown is the most accurate.
I could not really
I don't know.
understand
I mean, I was getting.
how this could be the case. Wait, this
It
is
might
a-
just be like
one
it might be
rotation.
like a bug with how Miliastra records stellar conduct damage.
Damage.
That's new.
Yeah.
It could be an issue with that, but like I don't know. I felt like the damage I was getting out of it was fairly accurate.
Yeah,
know.
mine too. I got like 140, 150k, but I'm not
That's what it was
entirely
saying.
invested.
I've seen a few people getting like 50k with full premium. I'm like, I don't know
What?
what's going on there, but
Oh,
but that's like Reddit casuals who I don't know. Maybe they're doing something wrong. Maybe there are people who are like AR 30 going to DPS dummy, like, oh, my damage is like 10k. Shouldn't it be higher? I'm like, dog. Like, dude, what are you doing? Like, I know my talents are low, but like my DPS is like, dog. What
like
are you doing?
just have drone is level 60. Like what?
Yeah, I don't know.
I assume that it's fine and there's something wrong with the last one they did, because
Yeah.
like the burst, what? It's like a 417 burst. 417 burst. How much that 170s? How much damage should that be doing? Honestly, I don't know.
So yeah, there's something going on with the DPS. Maybe.
It feels normal to me. Like for my account,
Yeah.
I mean that looks like how much damage it should be doing.
It feels normal to me as well. I don't know.
Okay, back to we haven't heard Havaach's opinion, but you didn't pull Sandrone, so do you have anything to add? So
She seems pretty straightforward. I do like the straightforward gameplay, like the Chaska kind. It's like
true,
like-
yeah. Chaska, like
Point and
like
click.
just yeah.
One thing I
Like-
didn't add. Overworld, she oh, I'm interrupting Havaach, sorry. Havaach?
Kinkle, do you wanna?
Well, I was saying in Overworld, she actually feels really nice for the fact that you can just start doing damage at any point in time, no matter what.
It's true, yeah.
Similar to Moika. So you don't really
I-
have to. You just.
And also her
Charge
exploration in
okay.
Overworld is so good.
That's
it
something
is.
I was
I find it
wondering.
extremely. I find
That's
it
something I was
extremely clunky,
wondering.
I
How
don't know.
good is her exploration? Like, say somebody just started the game, they pull her as their first DPS, they're still in Mondstadt and Leeway. How good is her exploration for
it's-
them?
I think
Mhm.
she's actually the best at traversing, like even better than like she has 100% uptime on her traversal,
Oh,
That's true.
and she can fly
Yeah, she
for a
does,
very long
yeah.
time,
Is
The
it like-
only
How do you?
and also
continue
doesn't
flying?
consume stamina unless you
It
dash.
doesn't?
I think Mavweek
Yeah,
is
unless you dash,
Yeah.
it doesn't consume stamina. So yeah,
I
she's
think
like
the
the
only
best explorer in the
downside
game.
with her exploration, at least in my experience, is just like kind of low top speed. She's not very fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's about the same speed as like normally moving, isn't she? Or maybe barely.
Well,
faster.
she's a bit
like she can
faster.
fly. I think that is the
Pretty
coolest
fast.
thing. You can just go
She's-
off a ledge and then you just kind of keep going.
Well, how do you
She's like
keep
Lizard
going
cute.
with the ledge? Because once you end, you can't E again midair.
Oh yeah,
can
no,
you?
you have to fall.
Yeah, but like it lasts
Oh.
pretty long, and then like the way she just like goes off the ledge is very funny. Just like maintains altitude off the ledge.
Yeah,
And it's even like a
she's-
slight
she's-
boost as well. Like you'll go over some of the terrain, so like you won't
Yeah.
get stuck anywhere. She feels very nice.
Yeah, you can use her as
She
budget,
can also like
budget
chop the
Shilonen.
up non vertical one.
she's-
But I
Personally,
still think that like the best exploration characters are Moika and Shilonen.
Yeah,
Because
I was about to say that.
Vika and Shilonen. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
fuck,
Veresa's
that-
right there.
No,
Moika's
But you
fast.
can whenever you need. One, you can hop with Moika and it's quite fast. And then also, if you ever need to climb a mountain, you have Moika and Shilonen to use. I don't know. I just find it much better to use those two over others.
Flip, you should
It's
test
also
it. Like, I think like I don't know, if you jump on Moika, she's just straight up faster in a straight line than Veresa.
Yeah. It's very quick.
Actually,
There's also the fact that like it with Moika plus Shilonen, you can very easily just start doing damage at any point.
Yes.
With Veresa, you might need a few buffs because without buffs, she isn't doing that much.
Yeah.
So,
but
Shilonen.
Sandrones is very good. Like Veresa's pretty good too. But
why am I get?
So, what was that thing? What you can start doing damage with Shilonen at the end? Wait, what?
no, Moika plus
doesn't
like
do
you just
damage.
Okay.
just double NA on Shilonen and then Moika.
You just
and
go
then
okay, yeah. Fair enough.
enemies are dying. That's what I'm saying.
I was trying to say Sandrone's skill is kind of just like Mizuki's skill, basically.
yes.
Yeah.
Mizuki's skill, but a lot better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, Mizuki's getting buffed. She might like be good.
Yeah,
she is good apparently.
Okay,
I heard
we
she's
keep
better
the-
than Sandrone as a Stellar Roll DPS.
That wouldn't be surprising.
we have to keep her for the Odette section.
Sure.
So then after Sandrone, I guess, did anyone pull C1, C2 or something? I don't know.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
The cons are not the
Then
best.
we can.
Can I talk about how good? Can I talk about how good my pulls went actually?
No.
Kill yourself.
Wow.
In-game.
Okay, we need
I
to.
saw you do it live, Lama.
Oh yeah, you were there.
Wait.
And then I left out of rage.
We can
what did
talk.
Flip do?
I got Sandrone, Sitlolly signature, Yai, and Sino in less than 100 pulls.
Oh, what the fuck?
And Sandrone was a double alongside Chi-Chi
What the fuck?
in 100 pulls.
Wait, what con is your Chi-Chi?
She's only C2 now.
Oh, I was about to say, if that got you C6 Chi-Chi, that'd be insane.
Yeah. But yeah, I go like 5 4-stars in 100 pulls.
4 stars? I mean 5 stars?
Hmm?
Yeah, that's crazy. You said 4 stars, not 5 stars.
Oh, 5. Yeah, 5. I meant 5 stars. Yes.
Okay, let's just go and continue before Flip starts flexing again. Okay.
My bad.
No, it's okay. The buffed units. How are we feeling about Yaimiko? She's just really good.
I could speak on this because I actually had her like for this whole time. Yeah. So I'm not gonna talk about Sandrone first. So like, as soon as I saw that her skill got extended to 24 seconds, the first thing I thought was playing her with Alhaitham. And yeah, it works.
First
exactly
thing I
as
thought of was to use a brick with her.
Oh no.
It's okay. I have a C6 Alhaitham. It's still bad. But,
Okay.
like,
It's not that much of an
not as awful. At C2, so like it's 200 EM and 24-second uptime. So what? It gained maybe like 50k DPS, which is good. But it's still bad. It's still about as good as
It's too bad.
Yeah, it's about as good. Actually, no, it's not about as good. It's worse than 2 Cosmo Weekend.
Oh
my god.
How much DPS are you getting?
It's like 220k. Well, no, that's about as good as Moika. If I do the Sucrose team. But
That's
Wait,
interesting.
is that with Nahida and wait, Nahida and who?
I went Nahida Farina.
Oh, Farina.
Oh,
and
both
my
are both
C6 Kiev Kajna suit Farina.
Wow,
and
wait,
all that
Farina.
to do 220k
Oh,
DPS.
no.
Yeah, that's like 20 plus cost for.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Dendron
Like,
is
after Sino, I feel like literally anyone north of Eula has a chance.
What do you mean?
Uh,
Wait, don't say that. Don't discount my girl.
To be fair, she had her chance with superconductor getting buffed. It was the perfect time, and it just didn't happen.
Yeah.
So,
It's
I
gonna
mean, I
happen.
don't know
No,
what other-
it's
what
just
other
gonna happen
time?
later. Sure.
Imagine they release a physical sub DPS or something for Eula, and then like buff Eula alongside. That'd be crazy.
The funniest thing is that
They
I'm
could.
pretty sure her best team is still in Stellar Conduct, anyways.
It is. I calced it.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
in, it's in
yeah,
my it's
I
in
know
my
you-
video. I calced it.
Based.
Yeah.
Eula had like
What's funny is you unironically bring Chi-Chi as a Eula battery now. It's actually
That's
true now.
yes. A Rotic
love-
Walrus wasn't wrong just early.
he was a prophet.
One of
He didn't realize he was
actually,
in the
no, it
wrong
might
gear.
be the first flip video I ever watched. The erotic Aurora Genshin court. The background footage was him exploring chasm. I remember that.
Oh my god, yeah. I was getting fried for that.
Why did
Yeah, erotic.
why did
That
Bro-
was like he is like a living.
They were calling me the
snake.
worst explorer of all time.
I mean, you are, but like that's not the point. We're talking about Walrus here. He is
what
the
was
goat.
why did Bro pick that name?
That's a
No one
crazy name
knows.
to pick.
Yeah.
Okay, back to Yamiko and the Sandrone teams with Yamiko.
Oh yeah, just exactly as you'd expect. It feels like advertised.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think there's currently the split between the people who are saying that she will immediately get replaced and the people who want her to get replaced, and the people who are like saying that she won't be replaced anytime soon. I think
Yeah.
if they want to, obviously they always can, but I'm also leaning towards like she will be relevant for like
The entirety of
yeah, I do think she will be relevant for the entirety of
Yeah.
the.
You know, like what Flip said earlier at the start kind of made me doubt it slightly. Because what if the Teresa is actually a support for Stellar Swirl? And the fact that she exists makes Sandrone's Stellar Swirl archetype way better than Stellar Conduct. So
Mhm.
like,
But even then, you'd still need a Stellar Conduct team for the bosses.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that would eliminate
Yeah.
Yamiko entirely.
In which for Stellar Conduct specifically, I just don't think Yai's getting replaced really.
yeah,
I can't see it either. The amount of hoops they'd have to go through to just get enough of a DPS increase to beat Yai is kind of crazy.
Hmm.
At that point,
I think Stellar Conduct teams are already complete.
Yeah.
The three supports they have right
I
now
agree.
are the three supports for Stellar Conduct right now are also broken. I cannot imagine any of them getting replaced.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair. Only problem is speaking of problem, Flip, I have to congratulate you a little bit. You're slowly becoming better. So there's a Alyosha character is very interesting because at
Are we
C5
talking about it now?
can we not?
We can. Yeah, why not?
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so this Alyosha character is worse than Chi-Chi when he's C5. So
God, I fucking hate
basically, what and like
Yeah.
the C6 basically just boosts his team DPS by like 30k, so it's pretty massive. But
Yes.
as we all know, that shit. So there is a fundamental difference. Like he is a fundamentally different character at C5 and C6, and he's the same at like C0 to C5. Okay, and we all know that you cannot get C6 unless you go for a lot of cons on Odette. So I would say like this is probably even worse than Prune for Varka, and even like a lot worse than Linnea for Zibai, in that you just cannot get away with like the C6 looking at the C6 Alyosha numbers anymore. And Flip, you know what? You took a massive step in the right direction, and I just want to say I'm very pleased to see that.
Thank you.
I mean,
I'm
I
glad
don't think it's true that you can't. It just depends on how you frame and present it.
Mm.
Yeah, true. But like,
Noah's in
it's about like it exists, and it's something you can't choose to get. So like you cannot like you shouldn't just say like it doesn't exist, but like you have to really make sure the context makes sense, right?
Genshin Noir made the C2 Odette with C6 Alyosha
Yeah, exactly.
calcs. I really like that.
Yeah, me too.
And also another thing I find interesting with Alosha is that unlike someone like Farzan or Eon-san, his quality of life benefits are complete at C2. Like you're only pulling him to like increase his buffing potential. In terms of feeling, he should feel better at C2 than Eon-san and Farzan do at C2.
Yep.
Because he's just an EQ character. And he has like infinite duration on his buffs. Which I think is
last
interesting.
like 35 seconds.
Yeah, like what they did with Alosha is like the equivalent of if they moved Eon-san's C6 duration extension with her C2 that buffs attack by 30%. That's
I wish
essentially
they
what
did
they did.
that.
But yeah, like in terms of he's going to probably feel the best out of most of the 4-stars at C2, even if his buffing is like weak. Which is at least nice for calculations.
I guess Chevy would be like Chevy also has the complete like quality of life kit pre-season.
Yeah, if anything, the C6 makes her more annoying because it's ramping.
True.
Yeah, it's a ramping buff.
And then you have to do a very unintuitive Moika combo because you need to pre-stack the C6 buff before you burst.
It's also fun, but also cringe, like at the same time.
Yeah, I think like Overload is slightly cooked for Moika now because Chi-Chi exists and Mona exists. You'd rather just do that.
Yeah.
I don't understand the Chi-Chi. Like, isn't she just like if you were willing to do combos either way, wouldn't you just always pick Mona now because Chi-Chi doesn't have amp?
Yes, and melt. Like I haven't tested it, but you could get a lot of melts on Chi-Chi. Like you can get more reactions on Chi-Chi than on Mona, and you get melts. Like Chi-Chi applies more cryo than Citlali now.
Oh wait,
using Chi-Chi for cryo application.
Wait, is she just better than Mona? Like actually?
I don't know. Mona has her own stuff.
Yeah.
My hunch is that they're similar, and they're both worse than Citlali, like 1-for-1, but they're pretty close. And if you consider Citlali as like something you have to pull, like you're choosing between Citlali or like Moika's weapon or something, I have a feeling that on paper at least, Chi-Chi is better.
We live in such strange times.
Yeah. Miku being the best sub DPS next patch. Like highest sub DPS.
And Sino the best electro DPS.
Like what is our timeline? Chi-Chi's a battery. Yes.
When you play Eula, you bring Chi-Chi as a battery.
And it's not a meme. It's true. Me and you are bringing Chi-Chi as a battery.
True.
Okay.
Wait, what else did Warrior play in that clip? When you play Kuting, you bring Fischl as a battery? That's not even like
there was
you play
pre-aggravate, right?
As a battery.
That was around aggravate, yeah.
Oh, aggravate. Right.
Yeah, you play Hu Tao, you bring Bennett as a battery. I remember that.
Maybe the buffs, maybe the Hu Tao buffs will make her burst like 10 times.
Dude, that would we would actually have to go back and watch all of his videos to like confirm he isn't a prophet.
He is a prophet. He's a secret prophet.
He might be a prophet.
Okay, but back to Yaimiko. What I really like about Yaimiko is this is like the best way to buff a character. You have a shitty mechanic, and you give this character a way to fix it, because she doesn't need to recast her skill like every 14 seconds because her duration isn't cooked anymore. But also, if you recast her skill while it's already up, you get additional stellar conduct hits, which also rewards her for the shitty mechanic. So I really like what they did. Like, these are really cool buffs, and also that obviously that the burst destroys the totems, but that was the bare minimum. Like, they made the burst functional, but it's still bad. Like, I don't use it anymore, like, at all.
The burst is like actually worthless now.
Yeah. I was going to get mad at Flip for saying this, but like I played it in my burst is crowned, and I'm like this damage is just. I think it's because
The
it's
damage is
you
very
switch
bad.
from aggravate or overload to stellar conduct, and you lose all of the buffs that make the burst like at
Yeah.
least somewhat decent. Like the burst is
Yeah.
100k damage in total or something, maybe less.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
But
it is what it
is there anything more to say about Miko other than like her Odette stuff next patch? That she's
I
getting
don't think so.
popular more? Okay. Yeah, I really like her C2. I wanted to go for it, but then I was gonna like I should save my primos for C2 Odette.
Yeah, that's like I don't know if well I'm sure if anyone does calcs like you would have noticed it instantly. These teams, none of them have any shred except unless you use like I guess
Yeah.
they do or like
Yeah.
Sucrose or something. So
That's
yeah,
part of the
C2
reason why
Odette
Odette C2 is so broken.
C2 Odette is so broken.
I think the Jeff's theory is that Yaimiko's going to be replaced by a shredder.
No, no.
Okay, why is it Yaimiko? Like for other teams, yes. Like for if your theory is that Stellar Swirl is just gonna be a better archetype than Stellar Conduct, then that's fair. But like yeah, and I don't think Yaimiko's getting replaced in Stellar Conduct, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all
Yeah.
just too strong to get replaced.
I think it is really funny how like I feel like more people are anti-Yai because the Jeff is anti-Yai.
Yeah.
This guy.
these threats
And
are
the Jeff
agenda.
is making up like
Oh my
every
God.
theory, and like the Jeff is trying to make Yai feel like a bad pull when she's just not, sadly. Or well, not sadly, happily.
Happily.
Yeah. I've seen the argument going around on Reddit on multiple different posts of saying like people I'm not pulling Yai because she's a 4-year-old character and she has to get replaced because she's old. It's just like
what?
I don't know. Like what have you not seen the changes?
And
I don't know. It's a weird argument.
The craziest thing is they are comparing her to Venti from Maka teams, and it's like,
Yeah, that
have you
too.
seen her utility and her damage? How is that even remotely comparable to Venti?
They're comparing a situation to what the actual things the characters do, which Yaimiko is just good. People don't see that. Maybe because they're not theorycrafters, I don't know. But yeah.
I don't know. I find it so weird how many people just don't want to even consider that Yai might just stay in these teams and be good in these teams forever.
Yeah.
I guess it just doesn't sound like something Koyo would do. They're just in denial. It doesn't sound like something Koyo would do.
Well, to be fair, it isn't something. But like, I feel like they probably realized that like Yai's holding rate is really low, so pulling Yai is like pulling for a new character anyway at this point. And they did make her banner like be so unfortunate that it's alongside Sandrone and Yai. It's like if anyone wants to get Yai for Stellar Conduct, you don't know
Also,
whenever
yeah.
she's coming back, so you're like very pressured to like spend money to get her right now.
Yeah, like Hoyo
Yeah.
doesn't have a perfect understanding of their own balancing either.
Yeah, that's
Like to
true.
this day,
Yeah.
low key a 1.04 star is still the best character in the game.
Yeah.
So yeah,
They keep making it better too.
I think Miko is also like the perfect unit because her kit really didn't have a direction, and like she was never at the top of the meta. Like the highest she got was with peak aggravate, and like she wasn't really. I think international was just better. Like I don't know. Like during Sumaru, I don't think you should have pulled Yaimiko and then. I guess she wasn't bad, but you know what I mean.
yeah. I think her peak use case was for
Aggravate.
It was
yeah,
I think
like
it was
the
Aggravate, yeah.
quick and stuff.
Yeah.
I was more
I
thinking
never
like
got
whale Al Haytham speedruns, but
wait.
Whale Tagnari speedruns too, actually.
Yes,
when
yes,
everyone
yes,
C6.
yes, that Big T is probably
Big T.
Big T.
Big T.
Nari
Okay,
445.
actually, there was this rumor like on 3.0 that the highest who spread that though? that the highest cheating
His
team
DPS team was like
Daimiko
Tainari.
Tainari. Was it
I have
GC
no
Sim or
idea.
something?
It wasn't. No,
I
this
think it's
wasn't
like-
from Sim.
Wait,
it might be from.
who said this?
It wasn't
Because
from Sim. No.
It wasn't true. Like the highest should have been like some Hutao team.
Yeah, but like people don't exist at that point. Remember? It's like
Most people
what do
didn't
you
really
mean Hutao
recognize.
VV is a real team. Like,
Yeah,
no.
most people didn't recognize that team as real. It was just like
Yeah.
some whale team that people would do. That it wasn't for low spenders or just free to play. No one would ever try it. That's the idea.
From what I understand, like from 1.3 until like Arlecchino, Hutao VV was the best team in the game in terms of like
Yeah.
DPS at least.
But
Yeah.
Linny. Right, Nuvilet also was? Actually, I
No,
can
not
see
in
that.
terms of DPS. No, Neuvillette was never number one.
Yeah, I agree. I forgot that he was like.
Oh my god, this
The
fucking
ease of
Neuvillette.
use is what carried him.
Yeah.
The ease of use is what carried him.
I got the
Ease of use
Jeff
merchant.
gaslighting in my head for a second.
Like, Hyperbloom and Neuvillette took like 20 years out of my life.
Neuvillette just reset everyone's brains when he came out.
True. Everyone's brain chemistry regarding
turn
Genshin
into
GC. Okay, but the funny thing is I saw a post that like said that we could have lived in a timeline where the buffed unit that everyone relies on was Ayato or something. And I
Oh,
thought that
yeah.
was
Oh,
funny.
yeah. I'm so. I would have loved that.
Actually, would not have been. I was a.
I
big
think I would have
Ayato enjoyer.
spread fake calcs. Actually, if Ayato was ever that good.
I would have loved that. I was a really big Ayato enjoyer back during the 3.x days, so I would, dude. I would have loved that.
You know, I have Haran, I don't have Ayato. Where did I get Haran from? I don't even know.
Probably lost a 50-50 somewhere.
Yeah, that must be it.
I think Sejef, like Ayato's pre-release from Sejef was the first ever Sejef video I watched, and like I was going out thinking that Ayato was a really good one, and like that, like he has a lot of teams.
Praise Ayato.
What?
Here's Ayato. He exists. He's definitely a character in this game.
Yeah, I said that Jeff praise Ayato.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, he was like, oh, this is like really nice. Like he's Xingqiu, but like he's on field and broken.
Is that a good thing? Is Xingqiu on field a good thing?
And he has so many teams like Beidou Official and International.
Oh, it might have
And
been
Kea Rosaria. Ayato Kea Rosaria. I love that the 20k DPS team.
Oh, I think I pulled a Haran from the Engulfing Lightning banner back in 3.3. I didn't even have Raiden at that point. I pulled Engulfing for Shangling.
Wow,
That's how I got her on, actually. I was trying to get Raiden sick at the time and I ended up getting her on, but I did have Ayato already. It's like, whatever, I'll just use on Ayato.
Yeah. Oh yeah, right. I used to be an international main.
Wow.
Times have changed.
Times have changed.
But like, was Engulfing ever like an optimal pull for Shangling? Like, I guess
Yeah.
you don't have other
Yeah, no.
vertical. Or like you didn't have.
It was her
other
best
vertical.
weapon since the day it came out. It's just like, if you are able to like plan your run perfectly, and you just plan the energy perfectly for 3 chambers, like one of the other 5 stars could have been better. But if you're just playing like normally, or especially now, if you're playing Stygian or you're trying to play for the most DPS, yeah, of course, Engulfing is just the best weapon because, you know, she is an energy black hole. You need energy.
I see.
Yeah, like, Engulfing was never Dragon Spain. It was not like Homa or some shit. It was Engulfing when it came out.
Oh, I remember when I played Homo Jungling. That was interesting. I think
Everything I've done, DPS
like
Shangling
waiting
has
for one of
always
those
been
cards, like the
insane.
sub 50 card that gives you like 60 attack or something on chamber 3. I would get my put my Shangling on Homa and then get her HP down,
Oh no.
and
Max
then
fish.
go for a one chamber speed run with Homa. It was very funny. Those were the
really
times.
funny. Yeah, Kinkle, what did you want to say?
Now I was saying, I always did a lot of speedruns with Scarlet Sandringling, and I would try to put Global out for like a couple of seconds to get a stack on the weapon, then switch off, and then come back to Jingling with full stack or a few stacks, and then burst to a snapshot, and then go from there. There were times I got like 200k vapes, or 200k vapes on Jingling, which was fun to see.
How awkward was that to set up?
It wasn't that awkward once you got used to it.
Oh, that sounds peak then. Okay, we should talk about like, I guess we can summarize like Chi-Chi, Beidou, and Diona, because like they are just
Wow,
Oh yeah, that was
support.
something I tested.
yeah.
C6 Chi-Chi gives me very similar DPS to a C0R1 Escoffier Air,
Oh,
which
no.
is kind of funny. Just because you get more stacks on the what's it called? Stellar field thing.
Wait, is
And Chi-Chi
Chi-Chi
first-
C6 a DPS loss if you have like any vertical at all on your other characters? Like,
I
using
mean, I
the
don't.
It's
For my testing with like a C6 Nicole, it's like DPS neutral. I get 220k regardless if I burst or not. So,
Okay.
and then with the Escoffier, I'm getting I think 215k C0R1. So
C6 Chi-Chi is really bad because you need to burst, which is a rotation extension,
burst,
and then
Yeah.
it means
Her
you have
burst
to
is
build more ER on Sandrone. So like, it depends.
I don't know if you need to build more ER. I burst every rotation at 111 ER on Sandrone.
But yeah, if you were building less, then you're missing like you're losing 2 cryo particles, which
Yeah.
hurts some setup.
Because she gets the
Yeah, because
Okay,
Chi-Chi
makes
catches
sense.
the particles instead.
Oh, no.
So it should technically always be a damage increase, maybe, but due to the rotation extension and just needing to build more energy on Sandrone, at least on calcs, sometimes it just doesn't really have that much of an impact that you would expect.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
intuitively, it feels like if you have like C2, or if you have like Sandrone as a weapon or something, like just the extra 2 seconds, or it's not even 2 seconds, like extra 1.5 seconds
1.5, yeah.
is just
Like
not going to be worth it, or at best
It's-
it's going to be DPS neutral.
Yeah, it's negligible, sadly.
Okay. I remember I got really mad at 7 plays for
7
like,
please.
not
7
covering
PLs.
for like covering Chi-Chi's constellation, basically saying they didn't change much and that they aren't like that, and that then he went over to the next point, and I was like, but Chi-Chi
At
C6
least
is like
explain
but yeah, it's like in practice it's a different story.
And it sucks
Yeah.
because like it is a good buff.
Yeah,
It's just
it is. I also
just
like-
trying to use it sucks, basically.
Yeah, I also
Maybe it would have been better if it had more hits than just 4, and then it could maybe not be DPS. Making it actually be worth using.
Or just
I
make it
think
activate from the skill.
they-
Sorry, Saga. I'm actually
That too.
sorry.
That would be way
Yeah.
better, but
Go ahead, Saga, sorry.
Yeah, I would have done that, or like make the burst damage even stronger. Like
That's yes. Yeah, actually yes.
maybe make the C4 give additional damage for the burst.
Mm.
Make it do 200% of its original damage, kind of like Mona C6 with the charge attacks.
Or maybe it'll be better on a different character with less field time, because Sandrone has a comically long field time. It's like
That's true, yeah. Nivillet greets.
Why
Yeah.
is Sandrones? I don't think the developers understand how Sandrone is supposed to be played. Because why are her constellations like that?
yeah, her C1 is
I'm
really stupid.
confused by her
Not
constellation.
only
I don't-
that, but why don't her
Yeah.
constellations buff her burst? Her burst is like 30-40% of her damage,
Yeah, I don't
and
know.
you want to be using it every rotation? and it just doesn't receive constellation buffs. Like her constellations only buff like half of her damage.
Wait, what do you even do when you have C1? Do you just do 2 charge attacks?
You only do 2 charge attacks, yes.
Yeah, you do 2 charge attacks, but you get six ticks each?
Yeah, you get double the hits. From each charge attack is double the hits.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's
It
is that
It
good?
doesn't change anything.
No,
Does
it's
that
not
change
good.
anything?
No, it's not good.
Don't you do 3 to 4 regardless? So it doesn't
Wait, no. Because
change.
okay, wait. At C1, you do 3 charge attacks. At C1, you do 3 charge attacks. That's 9 stellar.
You mean
No, no,
C0?
okay.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I think you mean
yeah.
0. You said
yeah,
C1.
oh, did I? Oh, at C0, you do 3 charge attacks, which is 9 stellar hits. At C1, you do 2 charge attacks, which is 12 stellar hits, because
Yes.
C1 doubles the field time. So you're getting 3 more stellar hits, but the rotation time also increases, and it also makes buff up time more awkward.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, it also screws your well, it doesn't screw, but you also lose an E from it, don't you?
Yes, you lose an E as well. Her E
Wait,
isn't that
sounds
much
like
damage anyways.
It could be okay, because a lot of buff up times are very long anyway. Like,
But yeah, you're getting 3 more stellar hits for 1 less charge attack, basically. But it's
Wait,
more field time.
Does
And it doesn't buff her burst! So,
does the C2, is it like 20, 40,
No.
or like is it 60, 80, 100% crit damage like for each laser beam and then it resets, or is it like you always
it resets.
it
Oh, it
resets
resets.
every time?
Yes.
Oh, I
But
thought I was
100
looking. I was like, this doesn't seem bad if it's 100 crit damage, but no.
No, you start when you fire, like before you fire, you start at 60, then you go to
Yeah.
80, then you go to 100 for 3
100.
charge attacks. Then after you scale and restart your charge attack, you go back to 60, 80, 100 for 3 charge attacks. Well, 4
Oh.
charge attacks, not 3.
And then it's only for a charge attack. Who let this?
Yes. And none of her constellations buff her burst for some reason. That's why her
Made it
constellations are so
stellar
bad.
damage. I don't know why they just didn't make it stellar damage in general instead of.
Yeah, like,
I don't. We haven't had like constellations that seem unintuitive for the character's kit in a while.
well, Lohan.
Kind of. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Lohan, that's true. Actually, yes. What's that's just the kit that just came out. What's happening?
I think maybe it's just for the Odettes, because the Odette C2 is so strong. People are like Koyoverse is trying to say not to go for Sandrone. I don't know what they are like.
They wouldn't do that though. That's
Yeah.
the
Or they
point.
just don't understand that
They-
they just forgot that they made Sandrone's burst very good.
Yeah.
That's believable.
I feel like the C1, the making of the C1 had the idea of Sandrone playing a different way. I feel like, because it feels weird. Because she does damage pretty continuously regardless. So just getting an extra 3 hits is kind of weird. I don't know. To me,
And it's a field time increase. I don't get it.
Yeah, I feel like the idea they had for her was that she would be switch off much quicker than we actually do. I don't know. Maybe that's the idea they had for her. That's
But they gave her infinite
that would make more
uptime.
sense. I think they did. Maybe they didn't mean to. I don't know. It's so weird. The constantly
Okay,
C1 to me just doesn't make any sense.
Okay. Moving on to Risley and Sino. Has anyone done testing?
Actually, haven't.
Like the
I
meant to
three
test them.
teammate testing?
I sadly don't
I
have.
meant to. I have Sino C0R1 and then I have Risley C0R1 on my free-to-play account, which not pulling Sandrone. So I haven't tested either. I meant to test Sino, but I haven't gotten around to it.
Oh my god, fucking Zajef.
What?
What
Did
did
you,
Jeff
wait,
do?
did you see the tweet about the DPSs?
He tweeted something that kind of pissed me
The
off.
cryo
whatever.
DP? Yeah.
What do you say?
Was it about Alosha or?
He made
It's about
he's
fucking
slandering
Skirk.
Skirk.
Why does he hate Skirk?
Wait, he said what about Skirk?
Cryo carries that will be better than Skirk in 7.0. Sandrone, Risley, Cryo Traveler, Stellar Conduct Lohen, and the Ice Cube in my freezer.
It's okay. Voldy Anita will come out and she will buff Skirk by 200%.
Okay, now
We will have 300k DPS.
Now I'm really happy that Lohan is standard, just for Suggest specifically.
He's what? You mean he's on
Lohan is Not standard, I
I
mean.
mean, isn't you said yeah, that is. So
Oops.
what?
But Lohan isn't standard because Jeff would also include him in the slander post. But he knows he can't. He knows that's too outrageous.
No, he put Lohan.
Well,
Lohan is there.
I do have Lohan.
Wait,
Lohan is there?
Higher than Stark now.
Yeah, but that's a
Lohan's there,
weird
but-
share, right?
Yeah.
No, it's, I mean,
maybe it's time to bust out like normalizing the 120 plus FPS scroll wheel combo.
wait, I have a question. Didn't Skirk get changes to where she can work with Stellar Conduct? Or no?
No.
Wasn't that
No.
a thing?
That
She
That
works
was just-
as
they
in
just
if
allowed
the
her to get
enemy
a
is
stat from
electro,
Power
she
Level.
gets
Oh, shit.
it works as in if the enemy is electro and you for some reason have like CMC or like Odette on the team, you still get the rifts without it completely fucking you
Oh, I
over.
see.
But she does not get the multipliers from electro. No.
Oh, that's never mind then.
Vojanitsa, save us.
But how do you say her name?
Is that the high?
I actually have
Is
no
that the
idea.
Hydro?
Oh, never mind.
Is that the
I
Hydro
just
one?
call her Voldemort.
That is
That's
the
the
Hydro.
Hydro
That's the
Cinder lady.
Hydro, yes.
But
The-
I'm
now
sure she's
Stellar
good.
Conduct is so strong. Do you think they're gonna go back and give fort slots to actually other characters?
I don't think
What?
so. I don't see why.
I don't know
they
about
would.
anyone else, but the fact we know what Stellar Swirl does now, right? So the leak about it involving Hydro is completely bullshit.
that was completely made the fuck up.
Yeah, like the guy who leaked it. I don't know, leaked piss instead. So that means like the Hydro girl, like Voldianitsa, she will be like a Lohan or not Lohan. Well, yeah, Lohan, a Durin type character. So she's not.
He's the standard
really
banner
part of the-
character.
No, like she's not part of the system.
Standard.
She's not part of the stellar system. And outside of that, like, I literally cannot think of anything that she could do other than like buffing Skirk. So like,
What if she's a DPS?
it might not be a pipe dream.
She might be a DPS.
She
maybe.
could be a DPS. The last Hydro DPS we got was Mualani, wasn't it?
Arguably
Unless you count
Columbina.
Columbina. We should have.
I mean, you could argue.
Columbina's a
Columbia's not
Dendro.
really Hydro.
Not
But I
a
don't-
Hydro.
I
It's a
don't-
Dendro Electro DPS, not.
I don't
not Hydro.
think there's another specific reaction for Hydro to like for a Hydro carry to. Would it just be a Hydro hyper carry that uses some new support or like? Well, what would you even do with a Hydro?
You do
Imagine
we
if
have-
she's-
Oh my god, we actually have
Imagine she's a
everything for
blue.
Hydro.
Imagine if she's
Yeah.
Bloom. Wouldn't that be funny?
Oh yeah. If you look at this is something I noticed. If you look at the battle pass and craftable weapons, there's a pole arm. We don't know what element, but like we know she's Hydro, that's for sure. And I found that the pole arm has Hydro and Cryo in it.
Mm.
So I have a guess that she may be a pole arm character, and that weapon is meant for her. The battle
she's
pass.
so
a
cat-
catalyst.
Yeah, I was
thought
gonna.
she
She's so
data mined as a
catalyst.
catalyst.
She looks like a catalyst, but we don't have confirmation, do we?
Oh, I thought we
Sandrone
did.
also looks like a catalyst.
Wait, what if the
Yeah,
battle
kind
pass?
of thing.
What? Okay, everyone. This is the Tsaritsa battle pass weapon because Tsaritsa will be a pure Skirk support.
Oh my god.
True.
Oh
She
God!
will. She
Dude,
will.
that-
She will not interact with Stella. She
I'm
will
leaving
be.
the call.
Eh, why are you
That's
moving? That's
crazy.
peak.
Why are we doing?
The outrage would be insane if Saritsa just.
That
ended
would
up being
be
a
that would be
Saritsa
the
and nothing.
true funniest timeline.
But like
Yeah.
Odette
You
is
know, I think-
already Odette is already the Tsaritsa. What else do you want the Tsaritsa to be other than a DPS? Or like
She's going to be a DPS. I
Like she will
kind
be
of.
a DPS.
Crowd Traveler can DPS. I'm pretty sure because of that, she will be able to DPS. So
yeah, Flip,
Yeah.
I'm
what-
sticking with my Stellar Swirl DPS, Stellar Conduct support theory. Maybe.
Yeah, that's not honestly. That's probably the best theory I've heard so far.
But what about the third reaction though? Like the
Oh,
Is that
Rhyme
gonna be
Rhyme
Gun.
Gun.
Rhymegrass?
I feel
Yeah.
like when are
Could
they
she be
going to
related to
cook that
Rhyme
up?
Well, she should work with all three. Like, she should be good for all three, hopefully.
Well,
Yeah.
the thing is, Rhymegrass is said to not actually be a stellar reaction.
Yeah,
its
it's
own
not
thing
stel-
coming out after her is what they said. So
Yeah.
if she's
Yeah,
niche to stellar, she probably wouldn't work well with it. But maybe they make her universal. I don't know.
But is
They could just make her like a good crowd support in general. kind of like how Furina was.
But is Stella like too? The thing. Okay, one thing I'm concerned about is the artifacts because they seem to release one. Like
Stellar
they
DPS
copy.
after another.
Yeah, they copy
so
pasted
stupid. Why did
the
they-
set. It's just the same, right? Oh wait, no, it's not. Okay, never mind. It's not.
They're very
Uh,
similar though.
Yeah, they
They're
are.
similar enough, but the same.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like if they do one individually for every single, like, aren't they running out of, like, if they do a DPS and support for Rhymegrass and then these two, and then obviously the Stellar Swirl is also coming, the support set, I'm guessing, then aren't they running out of space for any other type of artifact set? Like, they always, like, at least for Hexerite, they had something to run along.
Like goes to an older unit.
Yet, like, to a character that's
A new
not
mechanic. Or,
yeah, a character that's not related to Stella. Like we already said, the Hydro character could have a new playstyle or something. I don't know. That's
Wait,
why.
Oh, sorry, go ahead. Sorry,
That's why I don't like. Maybe. Does that mean that Rhymegrass? Okay, no, I'm. This whole thing is confusing me. I feel like I'm way too old gen to be discussing this Stella theory, like the how Stella will evolve. To me, it's like this new Gen Z slang. That's how I feel
Genshin
about
good
it.
Bro really said I'm too old for this shit.
Yeah, I don't even care anymore. Please give me old units. Give me old mechanics.
Oh
Back
my
in the day,
god.
you can put anything in our teams. True.
Exactly. You could put Nuvilette with Goro and Rosaria, and you had a complete team. Totally not. But
All he needed was his Ascension passive. And
exactly, and he can
solo
solo the Abyss.
He can solo the Abyss.
What?
And also solo my sanity.
Oh my god.
Have you not heard like people say that? Flip? Like it's
I haven't heard that. What is that?
You haven't heard people say Nuva can solo the Abyss? That was a whole thing back when he released.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
I was about to
Which
say,
I don't
know,
I don't get why people made such a big deal out of that. People were soloing the Abyss with Ganyu and Wanderer since their release too, and Rising.
Yeah,
that was never unique to Nuvilette.
People just wanted to glaze
But
him over.
agenda. Fuck it, man. Oh my.
Yeah.
True,
Oh,
Ganyu
Butterfer's
could
gonna kill
solo.
himself.
Ganyu could solo a lot of Abysses. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
People were
Even
doing it with
Wanderer
Tao.
did.
Yeah, people have been doing it with any character because Abyss was so much easier back then. You do it on almost anyone.
Yeah.
I think they're back way back. There is a person who sold Abyss with Machine Gun Goro, bro. Like,
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Machine gun.
I remember. I forgot who it was. There was a video of it. Back in
I
the
remember like a Ganyu, I think Yan Fei run. Ganyu one side solo. And
Good
then,
lord.
Yan Fei for the other one.
I think I saw that too.
Those are the Trick Riddle days when we could solo Abyss with anything.
Now this game sucks.
Why is,
Now it's-
Yeah.
why is the
Honestly, speaking of like harshness of the meta, like low key at this point, everything kind of sucks.
It does.
Unless it's like directly being shielded, right?
True.
Does it?
Well,
So
Wait,
I
okay.
don't like.
What?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like
As in,
maybe
like-
Stygian, kind of, but like I don't know.
yeah, exactly. Like Stygian is the like I'm talking about Stygian, like the
Well, even for
hardest
Stygian,
part.
most things there's usually like at least one neutral boss.
Yeah. There's even then usually you can kind of get away with things either half. At least if we're talking about fearless, you can get away with like a half shield team, like a team that adheres to the shield kind of, but isn't the actual unit that the shield is for. Which
yeah,
like,
exactly. Like
doing-
there's so many ways to like play around it and still clear with like what you have.
Yeah.
But everything's significantly worse than what's like explicitly being shielded. Like for example,
Yeah.
like the
Well, yeah.
like the new boss we're gonna get, the cube what do we want to call it? Like the
Is it a
Just call
cube?
it the
Isn't it
sphere. It's a sphere.
It's a sphere. It's not
The
a
ball.
cube.
Call it the
but-
ball. Call it the ball.
The Pokeball.
The ball.
The Pokeball.
yeah, Mandela effect. I don't know why I thought it was a cube.
Oh yeah. Okay, I
the
get what you're
ball.
gonna say. Yeah, like
Like,
nothing can beat the ball except for Sandrone, basically.
Like the big testicle, that thing.
That's
like-
not true though, is it?
Well, at least for
can be.
Dyer,
Like, the
nothing
shield,
can beat it.
Oh, for Dyer,
it has
obviously.
normal res to electro and cryo. So if you have a way to like, or if you just do a lot of damage, or you bring an electro character with your cryo team, as long as you have damage, you could do it. But like, it's gonna be a lot worse than the Sandrone team.
Hmm.
And then as soon as that thing goes away, like a Sandrone team that could barely do it is just gonna be trash. So I guess there's kind of less of a reason than ever to chase the most meta thing at the moment, because you kind of just have to pull whatever's on banner. Always, if you want to do that.
Or at least just get something of every single archetype. But that's so hard to do.
That's
exactly-
That's
that's
why we
that's why
recommend vertical. True.
Yeah, exactly. That's basically what I was trying to get at. Like now, looking at things through kind of optimizing your pulls is more important than ever, because unless you're literally pulling everything, you're kind of screwed. So, like, if you have
Can I
Sandrone-
glaze Sandrone for a second?
yeah, you could.
It's why I like the fact that she works in both Stellar Swirl and Stellar Conduct so much.
Yeah,
Because
that's nice. That's very
unlike
nice.
someone like Flint's can't really. Well, maybe Flint's isn't the best example for this, because you could just pull the Stellar. You could actually, even with the Lunar carries, you could just pull one DPS and then the supports.
Yeah.
How
And
would
that's
how would
technically
Flint
still
deal with the
fine.
moon? How would Flint deal with something like the Moon Gecko?
Actually, yeah.
You could like just.
I mean, you
like,
actually
Flint-
definitely could.
Flint's
I-
Linnea probably does Fearless.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You
saying.
definitely-
Yes,
Like
you could
Flint's
do that.
Linnea Columbina.
I was able to
You just
do
pull out
get
the
Fearless
Columbina,
Gecko.
and you
Just
pull out the Inefa as per usual. Just instead of Sucrose, you bring something that breaks the shield. It's exactly
Yeah,
what
I
Skirk
was-
like. Skirk could bring
Yeah.
Chongyu instead of Mona.
Yeah,
and that
wait, let
just
me
works.
check.
you
what-
just do Ningguang. Just do like I was able to clear Fearless Gecko with Ningguang, Killer Ningguang plus Benefa.
So,
It was
yeah,
fine.
like this is
It was
where
25
like
seconds.
the importance of like optimizing for vertical comes in, because
Yeah.
like if you have damage on your flints, like you could Hoyo is very generous in terms of providing some
Oh,
kind
you're
of
verse and
backdoor.
generous in the same sentence.
Oh,
Okay,
they, can't-
generous,
they
you know
are
what I
in
mean.
some
Generous-
ways.
Generous in the context of like, they're not generous overall, but in terms of like providing a backdoor for like basically every boss, they're pretty good at that. So like
Yeah.
a lot of the bosses that explicitly show like one reaction, for example, like Lunar Charge or like Stellar Conduct, they drop the resistance for example, the Duckle has normal resistance on the little pets, the cactus or whatnot, and then this ball, they have normal resistance for Cryo, Electro, Hydro. So like if your DPS does enough damage, like you can kind of work around it. And if you have one team that can do it for this boss without like needing the shield, they could do the next boss without the shield too. So like in a sense, optimizing like the character that you actually like want to play for like a bit more damage is cheaper than pulling the
Yep.
new shield thing.
You want
Yep.
something that's very funny to me, actually, is how Hexarai
Yeah.
was like just a cop out. Like Movwika can beat
Yeah.
any Hexarai boss, even as good as Vark, like actual Hexarai teams, which I think is hilarious.
What Hexarai
Well, yeah,
bars?
Marika
What's
is
a
a
Hexarai
Hexarai
bars?
Like,
I didn't know there
honestly-
were Hexarai
Oh my-
bosses.
The
Exactly,
bosses
that's
for
what I mean,
Hexarai,
that's what I
they aren't
mean.
really made
Yeah,
for Hexarai. They're just
I mean,
Animo
like the
shield.
bosses. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
That's
Like the
it.
bosses that were designed to run some of the Hexarai units. They're still very easily clearable with just like Movwika,
Yeah.
which I think is very
Wow.
funny.
I think
like
that's more of a consequence of how like widespread like the team variety was for Hexarai in general, and then the DPS were just not particularly super strong, at least until Varka got his full team. So
I was able to beat Dire Matagora, the big mushroom,
Major
with like
Maharaja.
C1R1 Veresa.
I think there's a counter argument, but in that defense, like in your defense, I don't know what they were doing with like Watcher. Watcher is a really cool
Like what
boss.
mechanic? Oh
Yeah,
sorry, go.
Watcher is supposed to be a low-hand Duran thing, but it's
yeah.
like it doesn't like
They made its mechanic do too much damage.
Yeah,
So you can just go with anything that is Pyro Hydro or Pyro or Cryo.
the lowest tier is 6 cost for like a quote-unquote shell is
Well,
crazy.
Yeah, Hexray was just like it was too wide that they could like. There's no specific mechanic Hexray has that can't be attributed to other characters, and that's why it was so easily bypassable.
They basically
Yeah.
they spread the legs too much for
Hey,
these bosses.
That's a phrase.
Whoa.
That is a phrase to use for this. There was a
Whoa.
million other
You
things,
get that.
analogies you could have made, but you said leg spreading. Come on.
Wow.
Jesus.
That was out of left field. Where did that come from?
His mind may be in the gutter.
It's okay. We had the same reaction.
What's it called? I was gonna say something really, but I forgot what it was, unfortunately.
I don't think he's gonna remember.
Oh,
I
no.
just remembered now. I was gonna say earlier what Butterfer was saying is a long way of saying the best way to have account longevity is to vertical on the characters you enjoy.
Yeah, have 3 good teams that are not overlapping, and then vertical. Boom. That is the most meta way to play the game.
Absolutely
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
We need to normalize vertical investment. We need to get rid of people's allergy to constellations. It's so stupid.
True.
Constellations are part of the game.
True, exactly. I don't know why, but I had this debate with a flipsider because I don't know
I'm
why,
so
but
sorry.
flipsiders are like the people from
I'm
Flip
so sorry.
server are
They're a little slow.
basically everything that Flip has as takes, but like the complete opposite. And like,
I'm so sorry.
and like
This is your audience, Flip.
yeah, I
they're not.
mentioned that I have a Nefer C2R1, and then I jokingly said I should have put a trigger warning, and he was like, "Oh yeah, please put a trigger warning. That's disgusting." It's the C2R1 Nefer on a free-to-play account. I don't. That was crazy.
The funny thing, I was never a big preacher of vertical a long time ago, but now I've been preaching it so much myself simply because I see sixth Mayue Mia and then kept getting cons for her teammates over time. She hasn't left my account almost any endgame cycle since I got her.
Aww.
Which is crazy for a character like Yoimiya. So imagine what that would be like on if I spent like that 12 cost team on like a better character. And it's just you have a team that lasts you throughout the entirety of the game.
Yeah.
As long as you continue to vertical on it. And it's a like a decent a team that can conquer a decent bit of variety in terms of endgame content.
Yeah, I've
Not
done
one
that
that's like
for.
pigeonholed.
I've done that for Cloran. I think there's a lot of people who, I think they go for too many There's this C2 syndrome that you want to pull everything C2R1 when like you
Leave
know
me
how
alone.
C2R1 like versus a C0R0 unit is 3 cost. So like it's 3 5-star pulls. If you have 2 of them, you can go for the C6. So like but yeah, I don't know why people aren't like considering that. Like if you have them, if you already are spending for like every single C2R1.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of extreme. Not gonna lie. Every
But
C2R1.
like it's if you pull like I know a bunch of people who have one C6 character and then the rest is C0R0 because like they like that character that much. But
That's
Yeah.
based.
And for some characters, that's actually optimal. Like I showed
Yeah.
in my Odette video, that for Sino, the optimal 8 cost is just getting him straight to C6 R1 with a
Yes.
singular Odette and skipping the
That
eye.
was
That's
really
very
funny.
funny, but that is very funny. I saw that. Actually, someone sent me that in my Discord, and I was like, wait, this is actually a very funny calc.
Only
I'll
for
take it.
C6
Yeah.
geniuses?
spotted doubles his damage. I think
Yeah,
he
I
has the
know.
strongest C6 increase in the game.
Why are Sino
kinda
and
true.
Risley cons so much better than Sandrone cons?
That's the
Sandrone has
weirdest
a
thing.
higher base. It's to balance things out because she has a higher baseline.
Yeah, but like,
But like, wouldn't Hoya
other
want to
passive
sell
that's not
Sandrone
the
in
same
some
for
kind
other
of way?
DPS characters.
Like, if you include
Yeah.
Odette and I guess if you include Odette and Alyosha, is C6 Sandrone still the worst out of the three?
I wouldn't be surprised.
That would be
I think
crazy.
it's Risley is the strongest, then Sandrone, and then Sino is only slightly behind Sandrone. They're basically
The fact
equal.
that Sandrone isn't the strongest after Odette is insane to me.
Well, to be
I
fair, they
don't-
can't use Stellar Swirl, so
That is
You
true. Oh,
might-
maybe like the Stellar Swirl is way stronger than Stellar Conduct.
That could
I-
maybe.
mm,
And if
maybe.
Flip's theory about the Teresa being a pure support or like mostly a support with a Stellar Swirl is true, then yeah, that would actually be the case.
I can see that being the case. Like Traveler is DPS for conduct, support for Swell, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
so
if
yeah, I
that
guess
is
it's
the
possible
case,
that rate's just the same.
Zadraf would be correct. But okay, from the right for the wrong reasons. Not because Yai isn't good, but because Stellar Conduct isn't good compared to Stellar Swirl.
Yeah.
We'll have a much
No,
better
that would
idea
be
on
so-
that once we get 7.1 leaks to know what Stellar Swirl stuff we're getting there, if any.
True. When
I
is,
was I was about to say something I wasn't supposed to say. I'm so happy I stopped myself. I'll message you guys.
You can't just.
I'll message you
yeah.
guys.
Oh, okay.
But to say, don't like tease us like that. Pause. Sorry.
Yo.
Oh my gosh.
Well, keep talking.
But-
Oh,
okay, have we... Yeah, Sino, Risley, no one has done testing for these, so I guess we
I
can
could
just skip them.
technically like do the quest real quick and test them right now. I don't know.
I can also test Sino. I have not tested.
Oh, you have Sino?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you had Sino. I thought I was the only one here with a Sino. Oh,
I don't have MC1, but
I don't
know.
have C1. I'm getting Yai C1 first, and then I'll get Sino C1.
I don't know how big it is.
It's as strong as Yai C1 I've heard. I think. Right?
Oh, wow.
It's
That's from-
basically an identical team DPS increase.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So, but Yai Miko's more versatile. So Yai C1 obviously.
I'm
is more
really
priority.
I'm really surprised that they were.
You're playing
not-
Sino. I think you're only using Yai with him, so I don't think that really matters.
Well, I mean, in my case, I have Sandrone as
Oh,
well.
okay.
So, yeah. So CIC1 takes priority first.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that they like knowingly made the C1s good. Like they aren't the most broken things, but they are definitely decent. Knowing that they are completely free. Or do you
You would
think they
think that-
balanced it around that C1? Like Yamiko's balance around C1?
You guys
I think
want
so.
to hear the funniest thing ever?
What?
Wouldn't it
No,
be
I-
so funny if they like remove Yai and Sino from the next like selector whenever
That'd be-
the
Can they
the
do that?
event reruns?
That would be insane. The
That would
backlash would
genuinely be the
disgusting.
funniest
don't-
thing ever.
I don't think they're gonna risk backlash that bad.
If they did that, that backlash would be
That
about
is-
as bad as the Nouvellette one. That would
is
be
way
horrible.
too predatory.
God.
There was no way they do
Even
that.
like not even for like a meta standpoint, but from the fact that they're removing something that was free.
Yeah,
I don't
think you can just do
They
that.
can't do that. I don't think they can legally do.
No, they can definitely legally do it. It's just a question of
Oh.
if they do or not.
It would be great for us.
I think they would have to reverse that and give us our primo gems back, like they did with
Well, it would be
Nouvelle.
great for us, right? Because that's just like what 1,600 free primo gems and nothing else.
True.
I
Like, no
mean,
pain?
true.
1,600 free
Actually,
primos.
True. Fruit tempo.
Because they're gonna have to revert it like after a day. Otherwise, like
Yeah.
there's gonna be fires started.
I just want Hoyoverse to attempt to do it. I think it would be the funniest thing ever.
Yeah.
But speaking of that, do you guys think they're gonna add more characters to it?
I hope they
Yes.
do.
I feel like we're
I
getting
hope
the
one of them is
Fontaine.
Risley.
I think it would be
one of them
really
is
cool if
Risley.
they added some Fontaine characters in to help them catch back
Yeah.
up. Like, imagine if you could play
Yeah.
Alakino at C1 as baseline. That would be so huge
True.
for
She won
her.
baseline or like
Yeah.
be extremely huge.
Would she be better than Malika then? No, she wouldn't be. But it would
No.
be like very.
I feel like
I wonder if she
Ivor-
would be at Farcross though, because then she could be C2R1. It would seed Lolly.
I've been doing so much tinkering with Arlecchino. Like her combos are so interesting. Like you can do
Looks
double.
so
the
ass
amount-
to play.
You can do double the amount of melts that we first assumed. So yeah, like at C1, if she has like an extra con, eventually she's gonna get mocked by Malika, but it might be like quite close at certain costs.
Wonder
What
how
if
much
they
it would do
only
for
have-
Nouvellette if C1 was his baseline.
He's still shit. Nobila doesn't.
I mean, it wouldn't do much. I'm pretty sure like 60% of Nouvellette owners have C1 anyway, or at least, or probably more than that, honestly. He has a
Well,
really
now they'll
high
have
What if-
C2.
C1.
What
Well,
if
and
they
C2
only-
isn't very good either, so
um,
I don't know.
Like Nubila's biggest problem is just that like he doesn't do enough damage.
His baseline is not great. That's his issue. Running Gilded Dreams Amico here, Saga. What are we doing?
I don't have a set, okay? Don't judge.
Do I had 2 artifacts for the set for my Sandrone Amico, and then I was sitting on a bunch of unleveled pieces and 10 elixirs, so I just made 2 sets.
Yeah, I
Day
didn't
what
didn't
if
have a reason to farm the set before, so I've just been farming it. These are day 1 artifacts basically. Wait.
Wait, what's your Sino build?
Yeah, I got this today, and then this, and okay, this I used an.
That's actually a really good circlet. Oh man.
This, and then this.
Wait, what was that? Was that on set? The goblet? What the fuck?
No, this is my Nefa piece.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, it's very. Oh, Butterfer, your voice.
Yeah, you're like dying, whatever.
what,
no.
Your mic is extremely quiet.
it's turned into a wall?
Is it fixed? Hello?
Yeah, there you go. There you
Oh,
go.
it's fixed.
There you go.
Okay.
We got you.
Okay, I think it's the physical cable that is
Oh
giving up.
no!
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no. That sucks. That sucks.
Did you want to say something?
Oh, my question was, like Odette goes on the new support set, right? Both Yai and Sandrone has to be on the DPS
So yeah.
Yes.
set. Okay.
Does
Is there a world where you put a different character on support set instead of Odette, and Odette goes on DPS?
Huh?
Is there a world where you could have Odette on DPS set and then someone else on support? Or does
Not
it have to be
really.
a stellar character? Oh.
Let me see.
Stellar characters
would,
make
yeah.
them more consistent. Like you could put on an Electro character, I guess, in like a triple cryo team.
You,
But-
you have to,
I
they have to
see.
either trigger the reaction or deal the direct reaction damage. So a non-stellar
Yeah.
character
Oh,
can trigger it,
I
but you'll
see.
need consistent
as well.
aura for them to do it.
And it would
Right.
be okay, I got you, understandable.
In any team that isn't triple cryo with an Electro, that's like not happening.
That really
Yeah.
annoys me because it means in Sino teams you can't have Alyosha on the support set. So he doesn't have
Yeah.
a good support set to use with
that's kinda
Sino, which
dumb.
really annoys
That's
me.
kind of dumb.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it would be as universal as something like it's about as universal as what the scroll is. Unfortunate.
yeah. Scroll. Yeah.
I hope they change the way it works so that Alyosha can actually use it with Sino, because that really annoys me.
Same.
Wait, Yamika's charge attack is very pretty. I just realized.
It is. Have you not used it before? Yeah, I've tried it. It's very pretty.
No, where would I
As-
get to use your charge attack?
Oh, wait, DPS Yamiko for. Am I the only one who played Aggravate Yamiko?
I played her
on-field
off field.
aggravate Oh, yeah, I did on-field Aggravate Yamiko. That's a video on my channel actually, from a while back.
I did
That's
too. I love that team.
I actually hated it because I hated Daimiko at the time.
Oh,
I only
no.
pulled her as an impulse. I pulled her because I was at 70 pity and at a 50-50. I was like, you know, I don't want anyone in for the next patch. What happens, happens. And I got Yamiko.
Damn.
I might.
I had a friend of mine that was always gloating about their C6 Yamiko and it made me hate her.
Damn.
I think I might be playing this. Am I supposed to play GG in this slot? I don't even know. I just picked GG.
Well, I'm gonna do the quest real quick. How long does it take? I'm kind of curious to see what DPS I can get out of it. With CZR1 Sino.
It doesn't. It doesn't take long. You just have to have. You can mostly skip the dialogue and then like. You have to do it like a short trial and then.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to book my particles in dummy.
Oh my god.
Can't do that, can you?
No, I just ended the trial. 63k DPS. I don't think that's right.
I've been seeing some people getting fairly low with Sino, but I mean that's Reddit again, so it could be mistakes.
Yeah, my set is awful, and I don't know.
You never underestimate the incompetence of Redditors.
I could test it on my account, and it wouldn't be like it'd just be CZR1 Sino. I cannot use. Actually, I don't think I would. Yeah, I can just use Chi-Chi instead of what's her name, Nicole, and it would be low cost.
Oh wait, you have R1? Maybe that's the reason why. Because I
have R1 and also I also have the new sets, which will also make it. From going from Gilded Dreams to the new set on Yamiko, I gained 12k DPS. So
wow.
Oh wow. Yeah, I'm still
it might
on golden.
be because my Gilded Dreams is kind of shit. That might be the reason why. So, but still a big increase.
Yeah. Somehow, like I don't have two new sets, so my Yai has to use on an old set. And even though Gilded Dreams is better, like my Golden Truth build from the Alhaitham days was so good that it's better anyway.
Peak.
Also, I probably should have. How good is Nefersig on Yamiko for Stellar Conduct? Is it actually? That's the weapon I've been using. I have no idea. If it's actually good
That's
or
her
not.
second best weapon. It's also
it is?
Risley's second. Yeah, it's also Risley's second best weapon.
Okay. I looked at the stats. I'm like, this sounds like it'd be good, but I don't know. This is day one testing. I don't really care.
Yes.
See what happens. Yeah, okay.
Wait, I should have used that. I didn't even know I could use that.
At first, I was gonna use New Sig, but I'm like, the passives are dead. Is there a better weapon I have? It's like, oh yeah, I have Nefersig, and it gives Curate and EM.
Thanks a really good stat stick.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Okay, I don't think I
I'm
can get
spamming
this higher
Kinkle.
than 70k DPS, but I mean it's not even a complete team, and my set is bad.
Oh,
so...
this one's much faster than Chi-Chi's. Chi-Chi's took fucking forever. I remember. When I was doing these quests on stream, I was ranting about the fact that the skip button isn't actually anywhere in the game except for like newer quests, which is very stupid.
Oh yeah.
Not the fake skip button thing. Here we
Like
go.
you can't even use it on old quests.
What?
Nope.
What?
Only
new quests.
No
You
way.
serious?
Only new quest. Yep. It's
I believe
I don't
that.
know why,
fuck?
but
I mean, that was the
Why?
same with the
Why are
HSR
you
one,
like
and then
this?
it was the same with HSR, and then they adjusted it for every quest, I think.
Oh
Okay,
shit.
so-
So
maybe
they
they'll do
did
that for Genshin, but ideally they just add an actual skip button.
Yeah. Speaking of like, yo, Genshin, ever since like I think Natlin, they've been adding some like features that we thought were not possible. Like the artifact reroll and the crafting. That kind of stuff. So like this anniversary, for the first time in a while, I'm actually kind of hopeful for some pretty like revolutionary
Yeah,
quality of life features.
I just want
So
I want a weapon banner. I just want them to make the weapon banner so that it's like HSR. I just don't want the current weapon banner.
What's HSR's
Make-
weapon, Benno?
HSR has like
anything about
each
this.
light cone individually, and then each like it's not a 50-50, it's a 75-25. But
yeah,
the Genshin also has a 75-25, but it's a 37.5 for
banner.
each
Oh yeah, so it's
Double
like
banner.
each weapon has a different weapon banner, right?
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
Is what they
And
do
that
it.
makes
So you-
so much better.
They can also
that
just
makes
make
sense.
it like Wua and then have no make it like Wua and have no loss whatsoever. So you're just guaranteed.
So
the
you're
weapon no
guaranteed
matter
the
Okay,
what.
weapon that you want to pull.
that's
You
a
want 5
fantasy.
That's honestly in Wua. I won't lie. That really makes you want to just go for the weapon if you get the character like always because
Yeah.
you know you can get it if you just win early.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the strategy that Kuro goes for. I don't know.
Yeah,
Where's
if you
the
wanted
server? I'm trying to stream.
if you wanted to agenda, you could just Oh wait, ignore what I think I should be streaming. I'm just running around and
I'm gonna
nerfing
share
the
my screen
stream.
to show the DPS I get.
Oh yeah, sure. What I was
Also,
going to say, you could
better.
agenda and like if the SIGs are always mandatory, just see it as an extended pity for the normal banner. But I don't think that's the case. You can probably clear stuff without the. Oh, it's
Jing Yuan.
Jing Yuan.
Oh, yeah,
Why
Jing
did it
Yuan,
take me
yeah.
so long to
I
the
checked it with
voice
my
actor
channel.
matching? That's peak.
What is he? He runs double EM, right? I don't have any EM sounds.
It's
He has
Scarlet
double EM
Sands, yeah.
sig.
If you have Scarlet Sands, it's double EM, yeah.
Yeah, I have
If you-
sig.
if you-
Oh, I can
if
just
you
run.
use-
Do I have a circlet? I don't have a fucking circlet.
If
Okay,
you use
okay.
Primordial Jade Spear, well, what does he use? Attack EM?
It's
or-
double attack.
Double attack.
Double attack without sig, double EM with sig.
Okay.
I'm forced to use an attack sense, unfortunately, because I don't have any EM sounds.
Wow, these pieces. Wow, these pieces are good.
Dude, this one was like kind of lucky.
Damn.
I randomly just leveled that up to 20 and it actually got almost 30 crit damage. 78, 241. Oh, that's pretty good. Double crown. Okay. Yeah, Miko. Oh, wait. Yeah, Miko loses her goblet. Oh, shoot. I have to share a piece.
Wait, I like the effect that it becomes blurry when it's like out of focus.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I can onset this. I don't have a circlet at all. That's unfortunate. Dang. Well, I might have to have 2 sets. Actually, how much worse is attack over EM for Sino? Is it that much worse? I might just have to run it to have 2 sets.
Like 3-4%, I think.
Okay, it won't be that bad. I mean, I have no EM, but it should be fine. Like that way, yeah, I can actually have a build. And then Chi-Chi should be on Tenacity. I don't think I've changed her.
Oh, I'm very excited for the train you get in Snezhnaya.
Sounds pretty freaking cool.
It does sound very cool, and allegedly you get the crafting table on it too. So I feel like it's gonna be like the it's like the town area, but you get it like moving on your train.
Oh, that's sick. That's sick.
They should give us our own Catherine in there too.
And we just get to kidnap Catherine. That would be fantastic.
There's
Or Sandrone could just build us our own Catherine.
Wait, Flip, are you?
Yo,
You know, okay, Flip. I think you'll benefit from this. Actually, no. I think I'm just gonna I'm gonna gatekeep this. I think I told
What?
Noir. That's what it is.
wait, gatekeep what? Wait, what?
It's
Say
not
it.
even like it's not anything crazy, but like you know, for your
Oh.
videos, like you could have like your character in front of a background. Sometimes, like when you're talking.
oh
Like,
yeah.
I know this. Like you do it for the ads, and then you did it for like some Genshin Import stuff. Like you could.
Yeah.
Like, what if you set it on the train? Like the train's gonna go all across Snezhnaya, right? You just like sit your character down, and then you look out the window, and then like
That
your
is
background.
actually genius.
That's your A roll.
Actually genius.
I always thought you should have like more. It's more. You should like edit your videos a bit differently. I've always thought that. Like I've a lot of the times when I watch your
Flip's
videos, I always put
editing
them
is
towards the
good.
second screen. And it's just like I always put it on the second screen. There's not much of an
Okay,
incentive to
yeah.
watch the video itself.
Yeah, my videos are second screen content, yeah.
But like, I think
And then
it'd be
just look
cool
when
if,
there's a
like,
calc.
Yeah, I never know what to put as footage in my videos. I just put my random ass gameplay. I never know what
I
to
think
do.
it's the
always-
curse of
I've always thought to
Genshin
have like
content creators.
an image of a character like talking. Like I don't know, if you want to have if it's a Sandrone video, have Sandrone there and just have her
Yeah.
be the character there, and you
Or
edit
like
around
whoever
that.
certified.
Like, you
Yeah,
the moment.
What if I don't have the character? I don't have a lot of characters.
the issue
I
is
don't
that I'm
know, I
also
mean,
a
just
pre-release
use-
creator, so the characters are like never there.
That's true. But like you could just have a set character you always use, like your main or something. I don't have Seat Lolly there.
Mm.
Who knows? Or official.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just an idea.
I have no idea how
Uh,
to make them talk though.
I don't know what it's gonna. Well, they don't have to talk. They could just like look at the camera.
Yeah, look at the camera. You
Oh,
zoom in on
like-
certain points with your own speech.
Like Ashikai
Like how
does
people might do
it.
with the webcam. Yeah,
With
actually,
the
kind of.
lower
Use
channel.
Yanfei. Use the Yanfei.
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
cute. I love when the Yanfei pops up and I'm like, yay! Yanfei. I love her videos.
Or just have a face cam. I don't know. You do show your face occasionally, not occasionally, like rarely.
I
That's
showed it
embracing.
once on stream.
You showed it on the first time I saw it was Jello's. We did a podcast with Jello.
Oh, that too, yes. You were there
The
for
sound
that?
has. I was there for probably about 5 seconds and then left.
I've
I
seen
don't-
like 10
I
minutes.
find. I don't really like watching Jello that much, but I saw you there. I was like, oh, Flip's there. I'll watch it for a little bit, and I was like, never mind. It's kind of boring. Like, no. I don't know. I don't really like Jello that much, but that's just me. So does I know have combos for like specific combo he does?
And
Yeah, you
force.
do,
And
It's
force
It's
spam?
in for spam. Yeah, you do in for D, in for E when the insert comes up.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I think I was playing.
Do you burst every rotation, or you just try to do it with a skill?
Yeah, you want to burst every rotation. You shouldn't have energy issues in these teams, and it's more DPS to burst.
Okay.
This will be so humbling.
Oh, I didn't mean to E. Jeez, I'm way too used to Thundering Fury Sino, so I'm used to eating the E spam.
Yeah, same. Is the Chi-Chi built with a bit of crit?
A little bit. $80K.
Okay, it's really funny how Sino does like no damage in between of the like enhanced skill, the QTE, because of the stellar conduct hits. It's kind of like Flint's, isn't it?
Yep.
This feels so much more boring than the Sino playing TF Sino, man. I don't know.
Yeah, they slopified his gameplay.
Well, you can still use TF Sino. You just have to use Dendro or Hydro in order to actually activate it.
Is that
I see.
efficient?
It's you could use Columbina and play it as a Lunar Charge. It's actually pretty
Oh.
good. It's actually stronger than
whoops.
Flint's.
That E before the ends here? Oh wow, that sucks. Jeez. It's like 70K ish. Not the same as yours, which I might be playing it kind of bad. But
I think it might be my C1. This is not C6 Chichi.
oh,
right?
DF. This is C6 Chi-Chi, but
Oh, okay.
DFC1 Sino.
No,
Oh,
I have C1 Miko, and Miko was doing.
that might be the thing. Then I might be
Yeah.
go C0.
I'm also confused why. It's probably some.
Well, so my guy's doing like almost as much damage as my Sino. What was your damage distribution?
I think a bit less from Yaimiko. I don't know why my Sino was popping off.
Maybe my combos are shit. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, you got up to 80k. I think your peak was 8. I think if you consistently over 100 seconds and then
Yeah. Wait, I'm gonna try swap out GG for Nicole and see what happens.
wait, but this account doesn't have Risley, right?
Nope, no Rise there. My free-to-play account does. And it does have Yaimiko, I just don't have Sandrone. Because I don't see the point in pulling Sandrone if I have Yaimiko.
Yeah,
I have
that's fair.
R1. I have to, like, he should be very similar to Sandrone. What's EZR1?
The Sandrone emote missing.
Yeah, she's new. Give it. Give it
Yeah,
some
yeah,
time.
I
Give
know,
it some
I
time.
know. But like, it's always
Where is
triggering me.
Nicola? There she is. Yeah.
When
It
Linnea didn't have
really bothers me. You don't understand. Like literally, I will go on there every couple of days on the mod website just to see if it's been updated, just so I can get rid of that. It really bothers me.
Oh, you know what website I do that on? And I want to
What?
rant about this. The Colombina leaderboard. The creator still hasn't
No.
done a Colombina leaderboard.
I've
mad.
given up. There was a time when I was waiting for a Sino leaderboard. My Sino build for Guild of Dreams was, or not for, or for Thundering Fury was quite good, and I've been waiting for a Sino leaderboard. And there was one like a year, I think 1 or 2 years ago. They were like Sino leaderboard coming in a month. Never came. And I was like, bro. I also had
I've
like
not
4 friends with a C6. I had 4 friends with a C6 Sino, which all of them quit. By the way, all of them quit, so no one get to use that C6 Sino in Stellar. But
the new leaderboards added are like have worse consistency than my upload schedule.
wait,
I-
you don't get cryo this way. Never mind. This is dumb. I'm very dumb. Yeah, never mind.
Okay, no, not just my upload schedule. The scuffness of my upload schedule and Flip's presence on the podcast combined.
Wait, what? now?
What?
Wait,
I'm
wait. What was the analogy for?
how inconsistent Akasha leaderboards are like added.
Yeah.
It's
My
worse than
feelings.
Flip. At least Flip's been here like twice within the year. Okay, Akasha
True.
like hasn't updated. Like he's only updated I think like once this year. I think it's the only time it's been updated. So like,
Yeah, they added.
listen,
They only added Zibai and Linnea.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't understand why Colombina isn't added. It makes me so angry.
it makes
Face.
zero sense.
Because yeah, Colombina's already like present in the leaderboards. So like
Yeah.
and obviously that the last slot in Nefer teams doesn't use Sucrose or that for Flynn's, I think it's wait, let me check. Where's Flynn's? Leaderboard, character element. Oh yeah, Flynn's team is correct, but Flynn's doesn't have an update for Colombina. Colombina technically changes the EM he wants, right? Like how much EM he wants. Like slightly, but... Did everyone fall asleep?
I mean,
No,
No.
for here.
Oh,
What the?
Jump scare.
Hmm.
What's up?
Wait, what's going on?
Oh wait, we haven't talked about Odette yet.
Yes, we have.
Oh, we have.
Are we
but
going to
like,
be talking? I thought we weren't
like,
talking about the
in
future
depth.
patches.
Oh yeah, but okay. Quick TLDR. Like if I'm being honest, I still don't understand how she does sub DPS. Is it just a turret and the turret attacks and then you get stellar conduct hit, or like?
Yes. That's it.
Yes. So this is like she is like she her turret, or like I guess she kind of is a turret. So when you cast her E, or when you cast her E for a short duration, if you press the E again, I think it's kind of like it is like Chiori, right? Or like
Yes.
Linnea.
It's like
The
Chiori.
second E is only available shortly after you E or Q,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yes.
Like if you wait 10
Yeah.
seconds, it's not going to be there. You have to EE or you have to QE, if I'm understanding
Yes.
it correct.
Is it like
Yeah,
Dea?
right.
Are you double E?
oh, like,
You have to.
it's like
it's
there,
like
yes.
your- I think you have to double E or Q immediately into E to get the special E.
Yes, and then that unlocks her stellar hits from off field.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
basically, if you tap
Yeah,
one
that's
E,
pretty
it's just the like you get a cryo hit every 2 seconds. It applies cryo, but if you tap 2 E's, the second E does like an an instance of the
Is-
stellar damage and like 3 cryo hits, I believe. And the
Yes.
turrets, every single hit also does stellar damage on top of
Yes.
applying cryo. So it's 2 hits per turret hit. Okay, I'm understanding it correctly then. So yeah, she is pretty straightforward, and you don't ever burst because her burst sucks, I think.
Yeah, her
burst
burst is
sucks, yeah.
terrible.
It looks kind of cool. It's like a better.
It does look
better,
cool.
I really
better,
like her
shuffle
splash
over.
art. Like her splash art is like especially good in my opinion.
Yeah, and her
Yeah, it's
model is a
pretty.
lot better than like if you compare her like right next to
Steal,
like
steal.
Loreen.
Also, Odette is kind of like another case of Hoyoverse not understanding their characters. Her burst, first of all, its damage is mid because it isn't a stellar hit.
It's not
Then,
style.
not only that, it buffs Odette's own personal damage. Odette's personal damage is good, but like it's not Yai level.
Yeah.
And then
That's
not
like
only
half
that,
the eyes.
and then not only
Yeah,
that, her signature weapon only buffs herself. Again, a character that is like not doing that much crazy damage.
And it
And it
gives her
gives
a
an
bunch
energy
of energy
refund.
refund. You don't use her burst.
Wait, does her
You know,
burst,
maybe they'll. Yeah,
does her burst
maybe
get
they'll
useful
rework-
with... Oh, sorry.
they'll give all 4 hits of her burst, make them stellar, and then the same scaling. Trust.
Even if they did that, I don't even know if it'd be worth using.
Okay, no, C4...
It would be like quadruple the damage, no?
Maybe.
I don't
C4 makes it worth... Am I reading this correctly? C4 makes it worth using?
Yes, C4 makes it worth using.
Okay,
Let me
so...
see.
Yeah, but it's a whole ass. It's a whole ass C4. Who's gonna get C4?
Elemental burst. Other party members 50%. Yeah, okay, probably.
Oh, and what's with
Uh,
the glimmer? Why did they suddenly change how the reactions are called?
I think it's Stellar Glimmer to show that it's both
Yeah, it's just a-
conduct and swirl
Yeah,
damage.
just a convenient way of referring to both at the same time.
Indeed.
I did not understand that, if I'm being honest. Like at first, but now it makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Odette should play very simply then.
Yeah, so instead
I
of
have
them
a-
just typing Stellar Conduct and Stellar Swirl every time, it just says Stellar Glimmer.
Okay, makes sense.
That's good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, trying to have a
Oh.
small question for once. I do have a
Did we
question.
mention her C2? Or I guess we C1 as well.
Actually, I don't
Uh,
know her C1 and C2.
Yeah. Wait, what does her C1 do? I didn't even look at it. I know her C2 is very good.
It gives her an additional Stellar Conduct hit and 30% extra Stellar bonus.
Oh,
It's
so
only
it's,
a
it
10%
buffs
damage
her,
increase.
it buffs her buffing as well. Okay.
It's like an 8% team DPS increase.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense. And then C2 is like 25+% or something.
Something like that.
Like 30% or some shit like that. There's no shred on these teams. Like 20 shred is very good.
Yep.
Wow.
Which is funny because when that was first leaked, I saw so many people saying that sounds terrible for a Z2.
What 20?
I mean, to be fair, if you had like an Escoffier on the team that's already doing 55% shred, it might be less. Yeah. Oh, my Skirk. Ah, she's so cooked.
Worst.
It's okay.
Uh,
It's fine. It's a reachable buffer.
Like, she's
do-
okay. Realistically, if you're playing Skirk seriously, you have unlocked frames, you have a macro or like a scroll wheel at least. You're doing like 50% more motion value than what the calcs say, so it's okay.
Wait, Butterfer, your
Well,
robots are
more,
fine.
more like 30 to 40%, not 50%. But
Even robotic for me.
Oh, okay, no, now it's gone. Maybe it was my... He sounded like a robot for a
I think
second.
I think it might have been just you. I do wonder how good is CMC as a DPS? Like CMC, Odette, Yamiko, how good is that?
Not looked into the DPS Traveler yet.
I would assume like if you want to cost max, it would be insane because you just go for C2 Odette. Just go for C2
Yeah.
Odette, and then boom. Guess what? Alyosha isn't a character until C6, but at C6 he's pretty good. And then if you pull for C2 Odette, you actually have a reasonable shot at having C6 Alyosha. And if you have
Yep,
C2 Odette, C6 Alyosha, then yeah, you're doing pretty well.
Yep,
Also-
those same primo gems you invested to get C2 Odette are going to carry over if you need to use Stella Swirl, since Cryo Traveler can be a DPS for both, and she's a support for both.
Yeah,
It's extremely,
And
it's
Odette is
extremely
good.
efficient.
Wait,
And then,
would
like-
that mean that like in a way that could be one of the most efficient ways to deal with shill is just
It is.
C
It straight up is. I think.
C2 Odette, C2
That's
Odette,
extreme.
and just like that, you have Traveler as a way to deal with Stella Shield for both.
And then on rerun, you
reactions.
decide
Very
like if you
funny.
want like a dedicated DPS, you decide who you want on rerun. If you want to get Sandrone, if you're gonna get Vesna, if you want like Valerie, you can choose one if you want to. And you already have C2 Odette,
That is P.
and then they would just mog.
I'm actually really excited to calc that. I haven't
Yeah.
I haven't
That'll be
looked
very
into it
fun.
yet, but I'm excited to calc it.
It should
I will
be
be
very
looking
sweet.
out for that. I'm extremely interested in that.
Yeah.
That sounds
Wait, no,
After
do
figuring
it
out Traveler's
without-
combos.
Do it
No,
without do one without Yai as well. Do it with like
I will.
Mizuki or something.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Do it like so CMC like just CMC Odette and then something else. Whether do one with me like
Imagine
Mizuki,
like
do one with Mizuki, do one with like because like what happens if you don't pull Yai? You just do that. Go C2 Odette.
I'll definitely look into that.
imagine like
I-
optimal like 6 cost or not or yeah 6 cost is just like C6 all that or not be 7 cost and then all 4 stars and it's actually like extremely strong. But I don't know what else.
I don't think that would be that good. Odette, it's like C2, C3 to C6. They're not bad, but I don't think it'd be better than this.
I
It wouldn't be.
wanted to ask because there was this message in chat from Most Sane Buddy. CN had 48 cost Risley at 2.12 million, Sandrone 1.9 million DPS, and Sino at 1.8 million DPS. But like
I believe it.
the HCWSP got like did he wait? Didn't he get Sandrone to be the best?
At before or
We
after
don't- no,
7.0?
we did
don't have
not
Odette
get
in the game
Sandrone to be
yet.
the best. I don't think. Did he?
Oh wait, like
don't have Odette in the
after
game yet.
oh on like in like calcs. Oh okay, I got confused.
Yeah.
DHC did do a post showing like solo Sino or it was solo Sino versus Rio versus Sandrone, and Rio was like 50k DPS ahead of Sandrone, which is funny. Yeah, I think it was more than 50k.
I think the way CN does like unlimited showcases is better than the way DHC does them. They do
Yeah,
120
because of zero start.
They do 0 energy start and they do 120 seconds, which is, in my opinion, it's just better.
Wait, also for calculation, like the entire 120 seconds window calced.
Yeah. 120, like
That's
they just do exactly like Stygian dire Stygian conditions, except it's just thing standing there.
That's pretty cool.
Oh.
Is Odette C6 any good?
That's what I was asking. That's basically what I was basically asking earlier, and they said
Oh,
it's
okay.
aight. It's aight.
Oh, okay.
What does their C6 do?
Granted,
It's,
okay, so first line doesn't do that much. It's just a personal damage increase, I guess, barely. It doesn't do anything because her
25% elevation.
does a lot of damage. Additionally,
Or
Butterfer, you're a bit
yeah, it's
quiet
just
again.
elevation. It's just
it's
elevation.
just, so it's just which isn't it's 25% elevation isn't horrible, but it's not crazy.
25%, and then a little bit more for herself. So I'm guessing like 27% team DPS increase or something. Maybe less. No, maybe less.
Yeah,
Because Sandrone also-
For Odette constellations,
See
Yeah,
her
what's your
C6
C6?
specifically.
25% team DPS increase.
C6 is, let me check. I have C6 a 35% increase over C5, 94% increase over C0 overall.
Yeah, but
That's-
that's without counting Sandrones C6, right? Or like other
Oh.
sources of elevation.
It is not factoring that in, no.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy.
Oh, okay, and
Maybe
we
we're
have...
going backwards. Are we going backwards in constellation creep?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yes.
thinking.
That's why I'm like, they're dialing things down now. We've gotten like 2 regions of insane constellations, and now we're being dialed. Besides like Sino and Risley, I guess, but
Like both
Yeah,
Lohan
I
and
think so.
Sandrone ones are terrible.
yeah. And then Odette doesn't seem that crazy either, besides her C2. So, I don't know.
Wait.
It'd be kind of
which
weird to
character-
dial it down.
Well, but then Nicole's constellations are like broken.
Yeah, but like,
Not
this is
really.
like post Nicole. Like,
I know
everything's
they
been
are-
on a lower scale since. Nicole was like the peak of it, though. Nicole's cons are kind of disgusting, all the way to C6. Same with Durin as well, actually.
Wait, which DPS had the best constellations of all time?
Right now,
Chaska?
Risley.
It
Isn't it
has to be-
Sino?
Is it Sino, Risley, or Chaska?
I think it's
Isn't
Risley
Sino
right now.
300%? Isn't Sino 300% from C0? Like 322 or
Yeah,
something like that? I
All
thought.
of them are 300%, I think.
Oh, I thought Chaska was 200%.
No. Chaska is like 200% from C5 to C6 or something. Because like Chaska,
Oh,
okay.
Oh, so he's like Sino.
maybe if you're doing it's a little bit worse if you're playing on 60 FPS. But if you're doing like 120, Chaska gets 4 C6 procs.
Damn.
So
Wait,
it's
what
like
is it? Wait,
4
what is this
C6
thing
shots.
Butterfer
That's
put
like
in there?
ridiculous. It's actually just double the damage or more.
Hmm.
Speaking of Chaska, I still don't know how to calc Chaska. It's so annoying. Because like
Just don't bother
you
learning.
think about all the different scenarios and then you like average it, right? But then you realize
Yes.
like the aura
those can
uptimes
proc
are not the
reactions.
same. Like
Yes.
the aura uptimes are not equal. So like the chance of one thing happening is not the same as something else happening.
Sounds like it becomes a probability hellhole.
To be
which
To be
sounds fun
fair,
play.
DPS testers did actually make this better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
True.
yeah.
So I've been using DPS testers to help simulate like probabilities and stuff.
So, like
Right.
the test dummy.
Hmm?
Like the test dummy?
Yeah, the test dummy. Yeah,
Okay.
How
that's where the
different-
reaction thing is helpful.
That's
since
Yeah,
since
I
you
hate how they did they start differentiating forward and reverse reactions? I don't think so, right?
Not yet.
oh
Yeah,
bad.
that's so annoying. 'Cause, like, it's not the same. Like if you have like that, if that's not reflected, like that still doesn't solve the
That's
issue.
a
Because,
discrepancy. Yeah.
Like if you're running like double pyro Lali, like, you could get forward melts, you could get reverse melts. So, and then like
You might be able to tell by the damage numbers that does help in a way.
I guess you could manually like, look through it. But then, like, if you have to look through, I don't know, like 200 seconds of footage, you might want to. It doesn't feel too good. I guess it's doable. Yeah. Arlecchino's rerunning soon, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're running next patch.
Yeah, with Odettes.
Oh,
It should be.
It's like a Zabai, Odette, Arlecchino, Inevo. I saw Zabai.
should-
Is it not Zabai?
It's not Zubai. It's
Oh,
Arlecchino, Inefa, and some Archon.
oh. I see.
We just know that this Stygian bosses are Knuckle, the
Yeah.
Bond of Light one.
And then the Future, yeah. And that new boss for Stellar Conduct.
Yeah, watch people say
Oh.
don't pull Inefa anymore. Pull Odette Yai instead to play the wheelchair.
They'll never say pull Yai.
Oh no. True, they would
That's-
never.
Yeah,
The suggestions
yeah,
would never.
The thing I posted in chat.
Yeah, I saw that. I did see that. It was like Anadad said, what was it? Let me see. It was something about the Jeff.
Yeah, look at-
Who would win? The Jeff disdain for Yai Miko, she threatened Fischl's existence, or the Jeff's adoration of wheelchair comps? Yai plus Odette might be the strongest wheelchair yet.
Yo,
That actually will be very funny to see. That's a great post.
based.
I wanted to actually no. there's not much more to say about Alyosha.
Yeah, Alyosha.
C6 merchant.
I think the
He's
main
a
thing
massive
is like
merchant,
bro
that
is
kinda
not a
sucks.
character where he is a merchant. If you don't have like Chi-Chi or whatever, like, he's still good. He's
True.
or like
I
Chi-Chi's
don't-
taken.
He doesn't
That's
have
a
a Chi-Chi.
crazy phrase.
I don't understand why they made him a healer. For the Risley main.
Dude,
Like,
I
what?
don't get it at all. They must hate Risley. 3 of the
Well,
supports we've gotten are healers. Man.
Alosha is so strong that you actually, technically,
Yeah, you probably use him anyway, yeah, at C6.
you just
but,
don't
like,
use his charge attack.
But it would be better if he just
I-
wasn't a healer. He has no reason to be
Yeah.
a healer.
But yeah, if
Yeah.
you manage to get a C6 Alosha, you do actually, like, it is technically optimal to just skip his charge attack.
Flip. I think Risley has good enough cons to where
You don't do that, yes.
you don't do that. Like you want
Yes.
rather than like I think for both Sandrone, her cons are ass. So if you have her weapon, actually no, maybe even before getting her weapon, you just go for Odette cons.
Hmm.
I'm not sure. Yeah, and then that's also the case for Sino, I think. But for like Risley, his cons are so good. You might want to like instead of going for like Odette and Alyosha cons, you go for Risley cons.
Hmm.
That really
But
idea.
unfortunately,
Like,
you either do that this patch or you just can't do it anymore.
yeah, like I'm actually in the position where that would be an option. I'm sitting on over 100 pulls after getting Yai, and I am debating between pulling now for Risley cons or waiting, just getting Odette and potentially Alyosha cons.
I will say it, and everyone will agree. If Hoyoverse were a nice company, they would have made it so that this banner lasts like 3 patches. The stand up.
They should have.
Yeah.
Either that or it shouldn't be guaranteed. Or like a selector, just make it a selector.
Yeah, or make it a selector and make it permanent. How about that?
Yeah.
Am I getting greedy?
Yeah.
That is a little too greedy, but just make it like the Fate banner. Maybe not like the Fate banner, that's too long. But just make it last. Like, I don't know.
Just
Like
make
2 or
it
3
like the HSR free 5-star selector from 1.0, where you get to choose like Kafka, Spark.
Yeah, that lasted like 3 patches or something, I think.
Yeah.
Especially since most of these characters are really old. Or like, yeah, Miko is an extremely old character, and she's not gonna get a rerun for a long time.
Yeah.
So, unless they decide to do, I don't know, like make an Inazuma Chronicle in like 7.1 or something, that'd be crazy. But
I think I don't really mind the characters not being free, because we got the free we get the free C1s and they buffed the C1. So like I can
Yeah.
see it, but like the banners have to be longer. Like we can't,
yeah,
especially because of CMC and Odette completely changing. I like mostly at Odette completely changing Risley and Sino, like the pre. Like they get such a big 50% increase or more. Like how much do they get next patch? Like in total, everything combined.
Oh, massive.
Yeah.
massive.
I don't understand why it's so hard to make certain banners, not even all banners, but certain banners last longer.
I mean, we had the Ayaka banner. It lasted a pretty long time.
Yeah.
Hoyo's hand
Great
was
memory.
forced that time.
I think I actually got
very nice
Ayaka
possible.
because of that long banner. I think I wouldn't have gotten her otherwise.
I got her right before the banner got extended. That was when I
Oh.
started my free-to-play account, and at like I got her at 28 pity. I was like, oh, that's cool. And then the banner went for a while. And I was debating if I should keep wishing to get cons. I'm glad I didn't, but
Ayaka C1, true. Competitive for the most nothing constellation of all time on a limited
speaking of
character.
Aika, you know what sucks? Aika at one point was one of the stronger characters on my account, and Risley was the absolute weakest. Okay, no, Kikomi was weaker, but Risley was only a little bit above Kikomi for me. now Ripley might end up being the strongest character on my account, and Ayek is one of the worst.
Oh no.
Like even my
Deserved.
Razor is like my Razor is 10k DPS higher than my Ayaka because of C2 Durin. So, which is like cooked.
Wait,
And my Razor
you-
is only
if you
4 common,
have,
so my Ayaka's.
if you have Nicole Cons, you want to use her with Ryo even after the stellar conduct stuff, right?
I have no idea. I mean, I don't have Ryo on my main account, so I couldn't tell you. But
Yes, you do.
Okay. Wait,
Oh,
who's
interesting.
better? Like C2 Nicole or C2 Shalom?
Wait for here.
For
Ryo?
let's say like Sandrone or
What?
for Sandrone?
Wait, C2 Nicole or C2 who?
Shalom.
Shalom.
Like you're playing Odettes
Oh.
and yeah,
It's Nicole.
it's Nicole. Okay, that makes sense. Like 25 shred. 25 shred. Was it 25 shred? 25 shred, a bunch of
Yeah, it's 25 shred and then an extra 300 attack at C2
versus like what 45
versus
shred?
60 crit.
And, like 60
It's
crit
45. No, it'd be 36 shred and 60 crit
damage. Oh,
damage.
it's,
No.
it's
Yeah,
off
45
the
shred
customer
is
side.
was that C3?
C3. Yeah.
Jilonen, we will miss you. Jilonen, our beloved.
No, it
Look, she's
sucks.
still
That's
best in
60
slot
crit
for,
damage.
Some like she's best in slot for climbing walls.
Yeah.
Oh
That's-
no.
that's crazy. What sucks about Jilonen C2 and the cryos is that it was almost never optimal to run Jilonen with a cryo besides, like, I guess, maybe Rio and Ganyu, but, like, during Jilonen's reign, they were also very bad characters.
Yeah,
And then we got a
that's true.
Scoffy Air, and then you never run Jilonen with the only two good crowds, which is Ayaka and Skirk. So then, like, that 60 crit damage just never gets really used.
Yeah, it's
kinda
so
sucks.
unfortunate. I wanted to say, Flip, because this discussion also affected you. It's really funny to see the people that said that male characters get treated badly. Like,
Yes.
we should show them the Ryzen and Sino. We should show them.
Yeah, pretty
Male
much.
skip.
I
Voice
think it's hilarious. There was no voice crack, shush.
No one hit it. It's
No, it's not. No one heard it. There was no voice crack. Shush.
there was a voice crack.
No,
Wasn't that a
it's
take with
that.
Rafagas? Didn't Rafagas say that at one point?
I
I know.
think.
And they're saying that that male characters, the only female characters get treated good.
Really?
I can't remember if maybe that wasn't him. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure.
That was a sentiment for in a lot of places.
Until now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we crashed out over it on the podcast multiple times. Okay, I think we can wrap it up at this point. I feel like we talked Stella so much that it's like we stellaed out. Okay,
You outstellared ourselves.
yes.
Yeah. Well, wait
Okay.
for the. Oh, one last thing. I'm very, very impressed by the moon exploration.
True. It's
Oh yeah, the moon
Both-
is amazing.
both the
actually,
event-
very beautiful.
both the event quest and the world quest were some of my like favorite quests of all time. They were so big.
Nice.
Hoya went out of their way to animate a lot of things in the event quest, which is kind of cool.
Yes.
I still wish you could fly from the moon manually back to Tibet. That'd be so cool.
That'd be a lot of work, but it would be kind of peak.
It would be, yeah. Okay, then we wrap it up for this episode. Flip stayed for the entire 2 hours. That's crazy. Thank you. for
Wow.
Thank you for
Didn't know
joining.
he had
Flip.
it in him.
Thank you for joining everybody else as well as the chat. Yeah, see you in the next episode. Bye bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye bye.
See ya.